and it's gonna take a hella discount to stay there. So,
when you win 2 years in a row, so I wouldn't be surprised if something. When you go to the cup 3 years in a row, I wouldn't be surprised if players take a cut.
Yeah, like I get it, but also if you've already won, I think it's time to just take bank. That's probably would be my mentality. Like if you have 2 championship rings, that's more than you're in the 95th percentile of the NHL of all time.
Yeah, if you're going back to back like that, you're making a dynasty.
That's not how the 0.1% of competitive players look at it.
Yeah, I guess, man.
I think after 2 back-to-back, you're looking at like dynasty talk and like greatest of all time.
And then they'll take it, and then they'll take it.
I already think it's dynasty type. Like they've gone 3 years in a row. Yeah, they lost the first one, but to go 3 years in a row is crazy.
So Chicago won, what was it, 3 out of 4 years, I think, and they are still barely considered a dynasty by a lot of people. And they were like, back in those years, they were fucking so dominant.
They were fucking dominant.
And the same thing, the Tampa Bay, like earlier this fucking decade, they went 3 times. And it was like no one fucking cares about them either. It's the fucking ratings were so bad for Florida's Stanley Cup final, like the local TV stations, that Buffalo, their lacrosse team's championship win, had a higher fucking rating in terms of like number of people watching. Yes.
Why?
Because Florida's not a hockey market. Buffalo's a crazy sports
local
market.
TV.
Yeah, local TV,
Okay,
local
okay,
TV.
okay. Local to Florida, got it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, get ran.
By fucking lacrosse, bro.
Retire. Like away from the weather. Like,
yeah.
Of course they don't like hockey.
It's crazy, dude. That's how I know the league's not rigged, because if the league was rigged, there's no way Gary Bettman would allow that team to be the best team.
Kind of true.
It's crazy. I liked how in the last game they didn't call like shit for penalties.
Yeah.
There was like 4 minutes. There was like 4 minutes total, I think.
Yeah, it was there was an offset in the first period, and then Kane took the 10 and got ejected, and that was it.
I don't even count that. That's garbage time shit.
Yeah,
that's garbage time.
He was just being a little bitch, bro. His history as a player is
pretty
crazy.
Shitty. That was pretty shitty. He smacked what's his face, Kachuk or whatever, and then he went and
what's up, everybody?
To him again and smacked him again.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, Abs?
Nah, dude. I don't. Ban this fucker, dude. Get him
Scarrow,
out of here.
no,
Get him out of here. I'm live. But ban this kid, bro.
Ban Scarrow. You need to ban Scarrow. Is actually
I have the power. I have the power to ban. Why? Let's hear the presenting arguments or whatever.
All right. I'll go first. Ready? All right. So I'm at the gym. I'm hitting chest, right? I'm kind of feeling.
Okay, now that I can talk.
No
Fuck
way.
that kid, bro. Get him out of here. No, it's me.
That was so rude.
That wasn't even me. Was that Scarrow?
Yeah. Counter argument. Get ratioed back.
Since when does anyone have power in this VC besides Kiva? I don't understand.
I don't know.
For real.
I need to. I need to check some things. Hold on.
I can't invite anybody to this Discord, but I can
clear my throat for the jury. All right. As I was saying, I get a message from Jordan. Jordan's like, yo, you trying to farm? Scarrow's hopping on in a few hours. I'm like, yeah, I can't do any Thunder Doctrine today, but I'll farm some pit. What time's Scarrow gonna get on? He's like, I don't know. He just said a few hours. All right, so already pretty vague, right? You'd say pretty vague, right?
All right. He messaged me and I gave him a 30-minute time window. I don't know. He's leaving that shit out. I gave him literally a 30-minute window, bro.
Hold on. Order in the court. I'm not there yet. All right, so I messaged Scarrow right up. So boom, I messaged Scarrow. I'm like, yo, Scarrow, like Jordan said he was trying to farm. Can't do any Doctrine today, but down to do pit. All right, so Scarrow's down. He's like, I'll be on around like 4:35 Eastern. Okay, so I told him at this point, because I was literally hopping on with him 30 minutes.
It's already too long of a story, bro. Like, I'm about to just get into Scarrow. Like,
fucking hell.
Wow, jeez.
He said, long story short, he said that he might be offline, but just to ping him. And I said, okay. This fight, you know what his definition of offline is? Farming with another team.
No, okay, I was either gonna be offline or with a different team because it was literally.
That is not what you said. That is not what you said, Babs.
I know. I fucked up. I'm
so loud.
Okay. I should have brought in the part that I might be online with it, but I didn't know because nobody had messaged me at the time, so I didn't know. It kind of just happened. And then I also said message me, but you didn't message me. You just pinged me, so it's different.
That's literally the same fucking thing.
All right, listen. It was a first offense. All right, cut a boy some slack. There was a miscommunication.
Don't go into debate club, buddy. Just stick to what you're good at.
Okay, I actually just did that just to, have some laugh. That's all.
Okay.
I kind of knew I was in the wrong.
Make sure you guys are focusing on your ghost because I forgot for that run. That was poggers.
Yeah, I should want recovery on, correct?
Arrow, I am sorry.
No, it's really not that
Correct.
big of a deal. It's fine.
Yes, Jordan.
Oof. So Milo has been doing Volta Glass?
Yeah, dude. I've been watching all day.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. What?
He was on opening at 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I had to take a break, but I see that like they're at the 5 hour mark, and they're just on like the Wyvern encounter.
Oh, there's no way.
Those
There's
guys
no way.
are not
Yes.
doing Salvation's Edge, bro. There's no.
I don't
So
understand.
Chemo, they're doing master, and they're doing it like 40 under.
Who cares? It's opening.
I know.
It's confluxes. Yeah, what's going on?
It's content. It's funny.
Alduin, what's up? Have they been
what?
fucking around or?
They must.
So the first hour, Milo was in the adjacent cave to the right, trying to see if the plate over there like lit up.
Oh, the fucking mythic glass. Here, just put a flag. I don't
Yeah.
have flags. Do you have flags?
Yeah, I got flags.
Okay.
Wait for Jordan to come
no,
back.
No, we'll just start without him. It's normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Fucking.
This boss kind of gets cooked.
I've said it a lot of times. I love Milo. I have a lot of respect for Milo. I'm really good friends with Milo. Catch me dead running a day one with Milo, bro.
Damn.
In the most respectfully, lighthearted way possible.
When is he doing Salvation's Edge?
A couple of weeks. I bet them fucking 10 gifted he wouldn't do it in less than 24 hours. I think I should have said less than a week.
Oh, didn't you tell us like months?
I think it will take them. I said my original prediction, and I stand by this, but my original prediction was that it would take the better part of a month.
Yeah.
And I stand by that, bro. I mean, like, come on, confluxes, 8 hours. They're never sniffing Verity, bro. Especially if like their thing is like oobing and going out of bounds, and they don't have anyone to, or like going off the beaten path, and they don't have anyone to put them the right way. It's over. There's like, they're never making it past the first jump puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh my, they're gonna find all the rooms for the red border chest, bro?
Oh, I fucking died at the...
You guys are going crazy hater mode right now. It's amazing.
No, it's just...
It's not hater mode.
It's not hater mode. It's not hater mode. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I don't watch his content, so I don't really have a reference point. But you're like, this guy's gonna take months.
No, well, what's it? I stand the first time I said that was when Milo asked. This is before he started playing, and he was like, "Okay, what's harder, zombies, Easter eggs, or Destiny raids?"
Oh. Yeah.
And that was right after Salvation's Edge came out, and I said, "Milo, you have literally no idea. They are not even in the same fucking stratosphere, bro. Like they are gone. They're completely different. Destiny eclipses multiple times over. It's not even close. And I think he's starting to get it. And it's kind of weird that Volta Glass was the thing to teach him, but you know, here we are. Yeah, Tides. What's up, man? How you doing?
So what are you guys trying to get right now? What split?
I'm going almost
I was just
exclusive.
told to put.
Oh, I'm going almost exclusively for
mod
weapons,
on.
super. But I'll take
So I think
I'll take weapons melee as well. But weapons grenade is already one of the main splits that you can get anyways. So
I think my objective is to get 2-2, a bunch of.
I haven't read the
recovery,
TWAB
and
on
as
stream.
many stats
We
before
can
the bottom as
later.
possible.
I want to farm while these guys are available though.
I'm just going for
Keep-
pieces
keep
that have
there.
2 Rezo. Give me 2
People are
Rezo.
farming Moby Intellect right now because it's illegal,
It's an
if you will.
illegal combo, yeah.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but no, it was helpful stuff.
Is that for Warlocks, Babs, or
No, all of
Across
them.
the board.
All
yeah.
of them.
Across the board, you can't get that split in Edge of Fate, so.
No, I'm saying
Hitting
but
like a
as Titan,
Yeah, you just have like a damage
weapons,
slowdown swap.
weapons and super is going to be a goated combo for something, for sure.
Yeah, let me elaborate. You can just have like, for your damage super, or like super, or damage swap rather, you can just swap to something with high Moby and high intellect, assuming that they don't adjust that. So like, if you have 200 weapon, 200 intellect on your swap with triple surges, you automatically do 10% more damage because of the 200 Moby, and then your super does
basically
40%.
It's
sometime
16%
later on,
more
I need
damage.
to swap to a mobility.
And you get double ammo from ammo drops. And
Yeah,
your
that's
super
true,
does 45% more damage and charges 190% faster than base.
Yeah, it's pretty juice, not gonna lie. Intellect I think will be a lot easier to hit because you can run the font on your helmet to get like 50, a free 50 intellect, but the Moby I think will be a little bit tougher to hit.
Even if
can't
not
run.
swap ends up being a thing, I think this armor set will be very good for like specific farms.
Oh wait, I thought we were done. I dropped my sword.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely a powerful combination.
I think it's going to be an interesting change, Austin. It makes
The knight.
balancing easier for them, and it makes
Oh, dude,
kind
I
of
just came and
easier
looked.
to do
He was
melee
hiding in the
builds.
he must have been hiding in the corner.
But
He
it's,
jumped over here, fuck.
it probably lowers overall skill expression, but I don't mind the change. I'm gonna have to see it in like actual practice.
I do think maybe they should buff. We'll see how it works, but I think the weapon stat might be better to buff a little bit more than just 10 for 200. Maybe like 15.
Why
would be
here
nice.
versus the Echo's activity? This is spikier. Oh, I fucking fell off the map. This is faster and spikier, but I do. Plus, you probably get failsafe engrams from this as well.
We'll need to farm pit at some point this week.
I would recommend
So,
getting
yeah.
at least on Warlock a full set of Moby Intellect, Spiky gear.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do it on Titan also. I'm gonna keep a recuv mod on for a little bit, and then I'll switch to
Oh my God.
It's not bad chemo. It's like a minute or 2 minutes per clear. You
Oh
get it
yeah,
pretty
no, I know.
easily.
Yeah. The pit gear has always been really spiky.
That's
Jordan and
so
Chili,
rude.
what do you guys think about what I said earlier? You guys agree?
yeah.
I'm full in the hunter mindset already, dog. I'm
Okay.
on him farming gear right now, so.
Okay. Huge.
No, don't apologize.
And then
I
I'll
was not
stay
looking.
on this unless we decide otherwise.
Yeah, it'll probably be you or Shrimp.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
almost
fine with that.
exclusively for
We'll figure it out.
mobility intellect. Yeah, I saw the new
Has
12.
he
Pretty
played a Warlock
interesting
before?
stuff.
For day one.
Starfire's relevant again, which is sick.
I think he was on Warlock for
Big Starfire
Crota.
guy.
I'll talk to him about it. Whatever.
could be
I'll
misremembered.
defer to whatever he's most comfortable with. Not gonna lie, his Titan fucking builds looked really scuffed yesterday, so I might have to take a little bit of the power in my own hands.
I definitely prefer to play Titan, but if he doesn't want to play Warlock, then I will.
I think Kimo said it best last night. Like, if you have played in a day one scenario on a class, then I think those people should be the first to flex.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about it. What do you think, Kimo? Do you think, did you read what I said?
That's true, Austin.
I didn't really look at the reasoning. I saw that you talked to some people about it. I don't know if there was typed out more than that. I've been running around today, but if we want to do 3-2-1, I'm fine with that. I definitely think after the Warlocks, more Warlocks is always good.
Yeah, I think so.
Shrimp doesn't like playing Warlock. Like, he's complained about it in the past, but I think giving him a panic button is good. A panic heal. I think he just needs to get used to it.
Also, I kind of think Solar Tide might be base.
Yes, with Synthos, I think it's gonna be really base with Ring Flames.
I already have like a build for it with a Pyro swap too. I use that for Salvation's Edge on Herald. I used it for Crota too.
Yeah,
I did
man.
as well.
There's illegal there's
Yeah.
illegal splits that you can get now
Yeah.
that you can't
I mean,
get
even
once.
going back
Before I had
to
Before I had to swap the Hunter, but yeah.
Sorry, there's illegal splits that you can get
going
once
back to
before
D2,
the DLC comes out.
D2
Are they too
Kontrol.
quiet now? I turned them down.
day 1, fucking Hammer Titan was busted in so many of those rooms.
Yo, Blackbee, what's up?
Any
Oh, I
sort
missed.
of rooms where, like, I don't want to say you can spawn camp ads, but you can, like, funnel them pretty easily or whatever. Like, Hammer Titan just fucking goes insane.
That was me
Big
playing Hammer
control.
Titan on Vault. Bog, I think.
What's up,
I played
Sneaky?
Solar Titan.
Yeah, it was
You
kind
did
of
play
a.
Solar Titan,
it was
that's
a
how we
game for
played
sure, dude.
Templars. You swap to, you
To
swap to,
camp the doors.
yeah, whatever the fucking super is. I can't think of the name.
26. I'll keep that. That's a copium roll.
I remember that.
That's a copium roll for sure. They just drop super. They drop super stacky digital. Starfire's back on the menu, boys.
Dude,
Is
I
it though?
know. Hoon had a great call.
What
Did
Hoon's
make
name?
a Starfire. Hoon said for us to make like a 200 discipline Starfire build.
Oh, well, that was even before these changes. These changes are fucking goated.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
saying yesterday that that show was dead. Wasn't he like Starfire's
Uh,
dead? I think you're talking about a different exotic.
No?
Yeah, he said it was dead because the 2.5 increases you get. It's only increasing to 5%, so we'll see. I don't think it makes it
2%,
crazy.
but it can activate like. I mean, it's like every 0.3 seconds or something.
But also,
So-
does that work with discipline changes? Like how fast you get your grenade back?
He
Does
was
that scale?
considering it. He was taking into account all the changes that we knew of yesterday. So I would love to talk to him about it again today. But yesterday he was saying, well, I don't think he's up yet or whatever. I wouldn't expect him to be, but
Sorry, I'm messaging people on Discord.
X-Stop, what's up?
but yesterday he was saying that he would not run it.
I think you can only get armor in Eternity, or it might even only be ultimatum on Redstone 9 stuff. Can you still dupe these balls, chat?
But
Or did they fix it? I've been trying, but I haven't been able to hit it. Bro, do you want to like fucking die? I don't think you can dupe it, man. Why didn't you get invited to the vlog blind? I like work during the days. I can't do that sort of thing.
are you guys earning engrams at the same time of doing that, or is it just
Yeah.
the job?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
mass Echo Ingram drops right now.
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
That's massive.
But yeah, Pit Heresy's definitely the play.
Oh my god, it's massive.
Bro, everything about Borderlands 4 looks so fucking good.
I know, I'm excited for it.
They just
Can I confess something?
You don't like the Borderlands series?
You've never
I've
played it
never
before.
played Borderlands.
Oh my god.
I'm right there with you, brother.
Oh
Yeah,
my
same.
god. Oh my
Criminals, all of you.
god, bro.
I'll just play the better looter shooter.
Yes, sir.
Like high
I
key,
go-
high key though.
Yeah.
In terms of playing into the genre, Borderlands
Oh, yeah.
Borderlands 2 is a better looter shooter than Destiny. Destiny just feels
Really?
better. Destiny's a better shooter. Borderlands is a better looter shooter. Borderlands 2 specifically.
Borderlands 2, like, I don't want to say define the genre, but like cemented it or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Borderlands 1 pretty much created the FPS looter shooter, and then
Yeah.
and
So respect where respect's due, but
Yeah.
I'll just play the better one.
the farming loops in Borderlands 2 are something that Bungie has been absolutely fumbling on replicating for the past decade. And then Borderlands pre-sequel, Borderlands 3, and then Tiny Tina's killed pretty much everything that was good about Borderlands 2. And now it looks like they're bringing it back with Borderlands 4. Let's go.
I played Wonderland on deployment. It was okay. But
I liked the campaign and I liked the abilities, but there was the end game was like non-existent. It was awful.
Yeah, I did not like farming that, whatever that thing was.
Yeah, the fucking
I forget
roguelike
what they're called,
thing.
but-
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Borderlands is kind of like if Destiny, instead of being an MMO, went full into like looter shooter stuff. But Destiny has to have all the MMO stuff too, so it kind of waters down everything.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Chaos Chamber, Jordan, that's what they were called.
Ah, Chaos Chamber.
Yeah, that shit was ass. Was ass, bro.
That shit was ass.
Okay, I want to address this because I want other people's opinions. This cube hype for the game, the cube. Does this feel like a psyop to anyone else? People are hyping this shit up based off of a trailer that tells you literally nothing about the game.
Is this a new game called The Cube or something?
Yeah, so it's the only thing we
Oh.
know is like literally one sentence is that it is a first-person shooter MMO RPG set in the world of Atomic Heart. That's all people know about the game. And people are fucking glazing it. And it's like, it might be a good game. I have no are you guys appearing offline? I don't see any.
No.
Oh, there's Chili. Chili left me, bro. That's toxic. I don't know anything about the game. No one knows anything about the game, is my point. And it's like, it might be a good game. It might be. But people are already hyping up to be the next Destiny. There's been like a 1-minute
If
trailer.
there's one thing I've learned in my limited time in game development is that the less you say, the better it is.
Yeah,
The
I
less-
mean,
the less you explain, the more excited people are. And the moment you have to over-explain stuff, it just takes all the excitement out of stuff sometimes. But
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
so
know,
it's
Scarrow.
the
the
promise.
way
Marathon.
you were hyped up, Scarrow, about Cuber in fucking Salvation's Edge, I thought you would be like,
Oh, that's a good point, dude. Cubert was an
all over
OG,
it.
though. You know what I mean? Marathon and the Cube are not the same design. Marathon's an extraction shooter. The
Cube
Cube
from
is
Fortnite,
much
bro.
closer to Destiny, supposedly, than Marathon. I just don't get it. I don't understand how things just sometimes take on a life of their own out of nowhere. And it's gotta be like a fucking industry plant. That's all I can think. I don't know, like, I hope it's good. I like fucking Destiny needs competition. It's needed competition for a decade, but I like it. Nothing about this feels genuine because there's nothing to get excited about. I just don't understand. This is how people fucking must feel when I talk about the marathon ship map. Where it's like, yeah, you're just making that up, buddy, or like whatever, you know what I mean? But I feel like I'm completely in the dark about something that so many people are hyping up, and it's just like I have no idea what's happening. So, anyways, that's my soapbox for today.
Yeah,
I think I did see. I did see a little, like a single piece of concept art of the cube, right? That's all that, and it just looks like a cube-shaped Earth.
They showed it. The trailer is like I said, it's like in the atomic universe or whatever. What's
the atomic universe?
The Atomic Heart universe.
I don't know if you played Atomic Heart.
It's like BioShock, but it reviewed like 5 out of 10.
Okay.
But it's BioShock in a future where the USSR won World War II or some shit, and it's like.
Okay.
And it's, I don't know, like it got very mid reviews, and then.
I didn't finish it. I started it.
Oh my god! If Jordan didn't finish the game, dude, it's ass. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I didn't finish it. I got like halfway through and I just lost interest and started playing something different.
It's ass.
Damn.
It's also kind of just based off of the trailers I've seen. It definitely looks gooned up. Is all I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, so that's why you don't like it.
It was like all of the armor had nipples on it, dude. I swear to God. If you go watch the trailer, every one of the female armor pieces had nipples. I swear to God. And it's just like, it might be good. It might be. I have no idea.
More to lactate you with, sir.
But the idea is that this giant cube just appears in the sky one day and it kind of rotates like a Rubik's Cube. And it's like, so biomes like mix and match, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of a simple, cool concept that people are reacting to and lather on all the words of FPS, MMO, RPG, or whatever they said. Like, I don't know. I can see why people are excited. I don't think they should be glazing.
Yeah.
I can get why people are excited. Like, oh, could be cool.
I just don't understand, man. But
some fucking nipple armor, dude.
Yeah, nipple armor. I mean, I'm a big nipple guy, but I'm not looking to be bricked up while I'm gaming. You know what I mean? Like, that's just weird. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, I like myself a good nipple or two. You know?
Yeah.
But
or two.
Or two. Or I mean, I've seen Total Recall. I could even go for 3, but it's just like, you know.
Oh, you're freaky, huh?
It just doesn't define a game for me, I guess. You know.
It's different for people who have access to nipples. You know.
Are you saying I don't have access to nipples? Or are you saying because I have access to nipples, I don't need the? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, chat. Kibo saying if you're excited for Atomic Heart, you're a fucking incel, bro.
Yeah, I didn't say it. Sort of the implication, maybe.
Oh, that's funny as shit, bro.
Someone with limited nipple access, I can say I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, like the game is giving you new experiences, novel experiences. Like,
oh my god,
a little bit more. It's like the same way that's like, hey, I don't have access to space magic, but like in Destiny, I do. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, chemo validating my priors, dude. I love this.
You know.
So, Chili, now that we know you're the core demographic, what did you feel about the First Descendant Jiggle update, bro?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I just cannot. This is the fucking time that we live in, man. I just don't understand. It's
the
like.
funniest part is people being like, oh, yeah, much more realistic. Like,
Junior's gonna goon.
Well, it's just like the people who don't know if it's realistic. So,
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I grew up in the South. I've seen a lot of people shoot guns. I've shot guns. You know, I have never once ever looked at a girl's ass while she was shooting a gun. So I don't even know if it's realistic.
That's true. I can't say for sure.
I can't say for sure, man. I have no idea.
Not enough nipples on that ass for you, huh?
Yeah. That's true. It checks. It checks. That is a good point, though. Like, I'm not like a huge ass guy, though. So like maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm like
Demographic.
I'm like doubly not the core demographic.
Yeah.
So fair enough. Honestly, I'm not here to yuck on anyone's yum, but what the fuck is the cube? That's all I'm saying.
That's it, bro. If you have to think about it too much, you won't get it.
Yeah.
Like, you just...
Fucking, I don't know.
Dude, he made a 32. Sorry, I was pulling up. I just saw the 32 tweet thread from Randy on Borderlands.
Yeah, and then he revealed that they did do the. They made the mini map. Look, I give Bungie a lot of shit for, especially recently, their dev communication style. But it's infinitely better than than Gearbox's, which is just Randy pitch. It's just Randy.
You don't understand how to make movies. That's why we made a shit movie. Dude, okay.
Dude, you guys are crazy.
I mean, he literally did kind of say that, though. Oh, man. Are we deeps already? No.
No.
You guys getting good drops over there?
I've gone.
I keep getting recovery and intellect.
I've not
getting
tried
recovery and
Splitgate.
discipline.
I've been so busy, man.
Recovery discipline, you want to focus discipline, right? I mean, I guess it's the same, but
Yesterday they said put recuv on and hope you get 2-2 and then everything in recuv in the bottom.
I don't think it.
So that's what
Wait,
I'm going for.
What?
I don't know. That's what Hoon was saying yesterday.
Who might be edging you towards
more-
a more balanced build,
He's more warlock build.
but it might be like he's not going for 200s. He might be going for more balanced.
I think that's true.
But why recovery? Recovery turns into class ability, which is like also.
Well, it's because the stat splits are like the top bracket is made up of mobility, resil, and recovery, right? So you don't want, for the most part, in Hoon's mind, you don't want mobility or resil. So to put on the
Weapon? I don't know, dude. Weapons is an infinitely better stat than fucking class ability.
Why did I not get it? Armor drop that.
I don't-
think you and
not
Hoon are just like wired differently for that. I think
Not on
he's very
certain
adamant that
classes.
it's not. Gonna be needed.
What class is abusing your class ability constantly? Like
Hunter, for example.
for
or Charge
PvP, not
I
PvE.
think- For
Hunter, no,
Warlock,
you need it for like the melee shit.
The melee gives it
Warlock
back
it
to
was.
you.
No, they changed it.
No, that
you-
has not been confirmed. And
It
even if they
has, it
did
has.
that, no, it has not. And even
you
if
need-
that is the case, 70 class ability gets you your full charge back. So
yeah,
it's,
that's what I'm saying.
but that is absolutely 100%. Unless they just confirmed it in today's swab, which I don't think they did, that has not been confirmed. That is pure speculation started by Mactix.
I mean, I don't know how it's speculation. He literally has a video of it.
I think Scarrow's right. I think Scarrow's right, actually.
Don't
That
think
it is
he
speculation.
does.
He does. There's a video that he posted initially where he dodged and didn't get his full class ability back.
I'm gonna have to research this because
I can send it to you.
I was not under the impression that was the case.
I was also under the impression that Mactix made a conclusion based in data, but it has not been confirmed. He was like, "Look, I don't think this works this way. I think people aren't talking about this. Here's this sort of like,
Yeah,
here's a couple things that point to this being true, but
Scarrow
we
drone.
don't know for certain. We don't know for certain if it is true, and they definitely have not confirmed it."
yeah, and then you would still, once again, you would only need 70 in the melee stat to get it back anyways. So it's like you're gonna have that.
Yeah,
So
I'm not saying go over 70. I just think it's important to have that.
No. Melee, not even class ability. Like class ability doesn't even.
No, but
and then your melee gives you your dodge back, right? On that class, so you just need 70 of both at least, and then you're fine.
yeah, 70 of both. Yeah.
And so it's like that's literally if you do equal distribution of all stats, it's 70, 75 of each, and you're tanking health because health is a dead stat, so you're going to have that.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary to have more than 70.
So it sounds like I need to switch my ghost mod to.
I mean, look, we might just be in complete disagreement, but I think weapons is easily the best of the top 3, specifically for the extra ammo. I think that's going to be huge.
What are the top 3? It's health, class, and
in order. It's weapons, health, class.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I don't think weapon is that great though. Also, I don't think any of them are really that great.
16% extra primary damage on default plus guaranteed scav ammo is pretty big in my opinion. Not even including like the heavy damage for bosses.
What's the heavy damage for bosses thing? I forget.
10%, something like that.
At 200 it scales. Like from 100 to 200 you get.
Right. Okay. Up to 10%. Okay, yeah.
Or whatever. 0.1% per.
Yep.
Is it 10? Yeah.
It's gonna be really interesting. All the deltas that come out. That it's like, oh, like make sure you get like 132 weapon stats. For this certain thing. You know what I mean? Which we have no way of figuring out now or whatever, but. That stuff is going to be interesting.
Super excited for that in PvP, really. Like to see when TTKs actually change with the weapon stat and how different amounts of like the overshield that you get from the class ability, how that changes that as well. I think that's going to be really cool.
It's going to be a lot of fucking information, man.
I'm just gonna put any decent armor in my vault, and we'll look at it later.
But the thing I'm kind of copiuming, I think there will be loadouts on day one. We obviously don't know.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. And then 2, I think for farms similar to what we're doing right now, and like this sort of gameplay going forward, which is something that Destiny always has some version of, I think just a straight 200 split of weapons and super is going to be optimal because like you really don't use your abilities that much. You're in here for 10 seconds. You use them once and then you're done. And so it's just, hey, burn through everything, reset. Burn through everything, reset. Or like Templar farming, stuff like that. And so that's why I'm going for just a straight 200 weapons intellect. Just for burst farming like this.
Yeah, I don't think that's cope at all. I think it's good.
I brought it up to Hoon yesterday about the weapon ammo generation, and he was still very against it. But I do think there could be a place for it.
Just it opens up so many possibilities. Like if you have that, it opens up a font spot on your boots, because then you don't have to use a scav. Just stuff like that. Yeah, final. That's a great point too. If there's a tight final stand like Witness, having 200 super or weapons might help just barely push you over the edge.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Was for instances like that for the raid. Like where you just need fucking damage.
Yeah.
Because the 40% on super is so fucking crazy. Like that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That is a lot of damage.
Did we get confirmation that that's how well is gonna work?
No.
We don't know.
Okay, we don't know.
That's like the number one thing I'm
That's
testing day
question.
one.
Yeah. The nice thing too is it scales, so it's like if you're like, for example, like 190 intellect, like it's still very good, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yep.
I don't think it'll work for Tether because Tether doesn't buff you, it debuffs enemies.
Plus 50 if you pick up an orb, so.
Jordan.
What up?
Oh, I guess and Scare. I don't know. I feel like Scare's done more bounty prep than you and I have, but that could be wrong. When do you want to do the clan bounties this week?
Oh, I haven't done any clan bounties. So down.
It don't matter to me. Yeah, I haven't done the clan bounties.
So apparently
I've
you
done
can
just,
do the clan bounties, the Crucible ones in private match.
Yep. Do the Gambit
So-
warrants work like that too? Holy fuck.
Might be worth testing.
Surely Chad knows.
Do you guys want to do it tomorrow?
I'll be on. Don't matter to me.
Tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, I will be. I get home from basketball at 3 Eastern, and then Victoria and I usually do date night on Fridays around 7:30 Eastern. So between those times, or when I get home, probably.
So that's like around
8:30.
noon my time.
Yeah, or when I'll be home around 6 your time probably. Some or five or 6 your time.
Yeah, I don't have any plans for tomorrow, so let's plan on knocking some of those out midday.
Yep, works for me. Just don't ask Babs to do it because he'll get another group.
Okay.
He's
Please.
not in the clan.
Please, please. Hey, I hope you guys don't expect Babs to show up for day one, bro.
Historically speaking, I'm like 98, like I'm very fucking potent with that.
I'm your first Uber 1-star review, brother.
The only thing is I didn't specify in the message that I might be on with a different group. At that point, I just didn't know because it was like 3 hours before I had got, like 3 hours after I would have gotten on. Really.
We've all been there. It is what it is.
This website looks awesome, clean. Surprised no one tried to sneak test it. We didn't really think about it, man. I'm telling you, those days are so overwhelming. Like your brain's just not working like that. And it wouldn't have been sneak testing it anyways. We had hours where we were allowed just to test shit.
Scare just said no, right?
Wait, what'd I say?
No, he said yes.
What'd I do?
You said you don't think loadouts are going to be locked, like not swap is not going to be a thing.
Right? I am coping that they will be locked, but
okay.
I think they should be locked. I guess I'm 50-50 on whether they will be locked or not. It's a very bunch.
I don't think they'll actually be locked, like how it's locked in a Nightfall or whatever, like in a GM. I think it'll just be a very restrictive not swap.
I just, like, honestly, if I'm Bungie, what I'm doing is just as soon as you start an encounter, I'm locking your loadouts. And then...
Yeah. No, I know you're not saying for the entire raid one loadout.
Yeah. But it's just, like, that's a modifier, and they were able to switch modifiers on the fly for, like, Challenge of the Elders. So, I don't know why they couldn't do that, like, in terms of, like, a technical limitation. And that just seems like the easiest and, like, kind of Occam's razor to go about it. I might be missing like an obvious reason why that's a bad idea, but
you know what's gonna be funny is like, so I'm expecting the difficulty of
because they switch over, Josh, so
to come from figuring out the new system, whatever restrictions there are on swapping, like all that stuff. I think that's gonna be the most difficult part of this raid, and then the moment all of that is lifted, like the moment the next Tuesday or whatever happens, and we're just farming, like. It's just going to get nuked. Like, it's just going to get obliterated.
So this is something that chat reminded me of yesterday that I totally forgot they said. So while the raid is not in the portal system, it is getting modifiers that you can select that you can make it harder for better loot. So I don't know like when or they didn't talk to us about that while we were there. They haven't said that since like November or December, whenever they put those articles out.
Right.
So maybe that doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know, but there is a reality where we're just uber juicing them for better drops or something.
More perks and make it closer to contest.
Yeah, but also in the same vein, I kind of find it unlikely that I personally care about doing that Like, let's say there's no crafted weapons, then honestly, I don't really care about farming any of that stuff until tier 5 is available, which I assume is probably Epic Raid. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like,
I just want to do it 3x a week, get my power drops or whatever.
nah, power drops are gone. You get all that from the portal. There's no,
I don't really understand that.
So it's just like, you know, like when a new DLC launches and you grind to the soft floor by like getting blues and strikes.
Yep.
It's that.
What do you mean? It's that.
That's the entire system. But instead of blues, you just get.
You can literally just farm Crucible basically.
Yeah.
To get armor drops and just drops in general from.
But is there a limited amount per week?
Nope.
No.
Infinite farming.
Just constantly farm.
Okay,
And
so you get to whatever the number of the new soft floor is. I forget what they said.
200.
And thank you. And you get to 200. And then what?
Then you do the portal. You do portal activities, higher and higher difficulties as you go up. You set the scalars, and it's like if you just run. Let's say you're 200, you run an expert level activity. It'll give you a +1 drop. And some activities have focused armor slots. Some just drop a certain number of engrams. Some drop bonus engrams. So like from some of the activities on a daily basis, they'll be like, this activity drops 3 +1 drops every time you run it today or whatever. And then as you make it harder, the delta bigger between your light and the difficulty by adding modifiers, then it goes up.
The better the drops.
Yeah, +2 or +3. And then as you get closer to the next difficulty, it'll decrease your delta on the level you're on. And then you move up to the next one.
So then there's definitely... That even makes the weapons and super farming stuff even better. Because there's going to be something that's broken. Something that's a super quick farm.
Yeah, probably.
Like I'm just gonna get up to 400 light or whatever it is. Like.
Yep. And I think people are expecting the light leveling process to be a lot faster than it is, but they cap the light at 450 halfway through the season, and then it goes up to 550 or 600 the second half, and they were pretty adamant that like not a lot of people, like only people who put like an absurd amount of time in are going to hit 450 before the mid-season. So it seems like it slows down substantially as you get towards the end of that grind. It's very asymptotal. So we'll see how that actually manifests, and if there is like a cheese or whatever, that'll obviously change things. But the Epic Raid is the version of the raid that launches 3...
Enjoy farming. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you, dude.
Later, dude.
The Epic Raid is the version of the raid that drops 3 months after the raid. It'll have potentially additional mechanics and an additional encounter and additional loot. But they haven't really talked about it much. We just know it's a harder version of the raid with extra shit that drops 3 months later. No, I'm a big fan of the Epic Raid. I think it'll be cool. I feel like most people probably won't do it, but it's just like better master. Yeah, and they did say potentially an additional raid race as well. Yep. Yeah, like it feels like it's going back to Destiny 1 hard mode with potentially an additional encounter. Oh, rest in peace, bro. Oh my god. Personally, Crappie, I'm just focusing for mobility intellect. I think that's going to be the best armor split that's not available in the new raid. Or in the new DLC. Personally, but everyone's got different stuff they're kind of farming for.
Are you guys caring about the totals? Like if it's like a 64, like do you care about that?
I'm keeping low ones for now, and then I'm gonna hope. I guess like they're just copium backups, but
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping most stuff that's spiky, and then I'll go through and clean it out later. Like probably like NVC with people seeing like looking at armor.
Basically, just keep it until you get a better roll. type thing. I do kind of think 200 on both will be a little difficult to hit though without really good gear.
Yo, I totally missed that the fucking live stream is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
What do they do? What is it? Just like an insight general?
Armor 3.0 stats. They'll probably just discuss the mentality behind it and stuff.
Okay.
Tease some stuff. I think they said new weapons would be shown, but we probably already showed them.
Maybe the Strand rocket?
No, that's a raid exotic. I'm almost certain. Don't. It's very rare they show the raid exotic, and it's if they do, which they haven't for. Oh fuck! I don't even. Probably Garden was the last one, and it's just like a little shot in a trailer. All right, Blue Whale. All right, 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 all right. Maybe they'll show it all. They'll show off third iteration. That shit's goated. I'm telling you. If it'll launch nerfed compared to when we played with it, but that shit was so fucking fun.
The Scout?
The Scout, yeah. Dude, it was just so broken.
So good. Yeah. The Scout looks really good. Looks good in PvP too. I wonder what the I'm kind of curious what the PvP ads are gonna look like.
Hand cannon that
The shotgun hand cannon or the graviton spike.
The one that's like arc and it's like arc and stasis.
Yeah, graviton spike. Yeah.
Some shit like that actually looked pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a 150 and a 120 combo.
Might be pretty nice for honing swaps.
Getting your prismatic as well, or transcendence.
What do you guys think about Prismatic Titan after the changes?
I'll have to play with it.
Let's just say, I like that you think I need to be a hunter for day one.
Yeah. I don't. My reasoning behind it, like I had a couple chats about it. Like, I think it's very important to have at least one of each class because I think if you don't, you're just limiting yourself. There's always something that a class offers that other classes don't, in my opinion.
Yeah, tell that to day one witness, bro.
Like in niche circumstances like that, you just obviously make the call to swap.
Yeah.
I hope they learned from that, like. So, like, dude, having them everybody literally go level up their hunter and swap everything to like.
That'll be the greatest class disparity in the history of Destiny. 3 Titans in the top 100 teams is fucking unreal.
Yeah. That is fucking crazy. I didn't even know that. That's staggering.
Yeah. And one of them was Aztecross.
yeah. Dude, respect to that team. They didn't sleep. They just fucking.
They sent it, bro.
Get out. Dude, I was watching Aztecross when I woke up and his eyes were looking cross, man.
Oh, you sent me something, lad? I'll check it out. Don't look at it on stream. Oh, okay. Let me Okay. After this run, I will check my frame.
I hope it's not another SE, dude. Really do.
You hope it is or isn't?
It's not. I hope not.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't here for it, so I don't think it will be. I feel like they're not gonna have another like 20-hour clear, like first clear type deal.
I mean, we already know that it's probably not going to be 5 encounters, right? Because if they are adding an encounter on the epic one, there's no way it goes from 5 to 6. Like, that's just not. I would love to say, oh, maybe they could surprise us, but I've been playing Bungie games for long enough to know that is just not a reality. So
yeah, I agree.
So I think that
like Probation's Edge would have been much shorter if you took out that wonky ass 4th encounter.
Yeah, well, Verity was the one they added. So, I mean, it would have been a lot different. It would have been insanely different if they didn't have that. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like I just think, like, historically, everything is pointing towards this raid maybe being Vow. Maybe. But we'll just have to wait and see. Or, I guess, Credizan, somewhere in there. But I don't see any chance it's worse than those. That's right. That's right, JB. So you can run Icarus, oh. I'm gonna keep that. That's a cope roll, but I'm gonna keep it. Lab, what the fuck?
Go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna load you guys in and swap to Titan, and then go to the bathroom real quick.
That's crazy, Lab. About the same as focusing on failsafe. This helps you earn. This helps you earn failsafe engrams as well. Well, no, I got 50. Bro, they haven't told me if I've won the replica yet. I'm desperate.
Have they told anybody? Like, if they've won?
No. Okay. Makes me nervous because it was like, I'm just so worried something's wrong with one of my submissions. The only thing the grenade launcher, I was covering.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I messaged you in chat when it happened. I was like, oh no.
But
I was covering.
But in my final drop, where I get the prosecutor,
that is true. That is true.
I got the shiny gel right before it, so I think I'm okay.
I'll be right back.
Would I play the day one Edge of Fate raid with me, my day one team? I already have a day one team, sorry.
Where do you go?
Good luck, though. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, when Bab says he'll be right back, it actually means he's going to find a different team to farm with, so.
Oh my god. He was hurt when you said that, man.
Yeah, well. You know what? Fair enough. I didn't want him to leave after he got his perfect 1 out of 5 roll anyways, so. This is the Dawning set from last year with the wings. They're sick, bro. Yo, Molina, what's up? Bro, this is actually the perfect encounter for unvoiced swaps.
I want to do those 3 runs later. Now that I can focus, it'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Bro, dude, I just got the perfect mobility intellect, but it's 61 total.
Oh!
Keep it for now.
Like, it's plus 20 in both stats, but 61.
Yeah, keep it for now and just wait until you get a better one, I guess.
Okay.
Remember, if you have max failsafe engrams to go spend them, RQ.
Yeah, I'm at 85 right now.
Hell yeah, bro.
Might be worth to go, and if like you're only missing a couple pieces on that character, focusing those and then swapping to a different character. Keep that in mind in the future, I guess.
Yep.
99 echo engrams. Go spend them. I'm focusing for mobility on my ghost. I want mobility intellect splits. I love how there's like anytime you have to come back to farm some like random piece of content for it to be the most optimal way to do something, I always just think that's the coolest fucking thing. Yeah, failsafe armor drops super spiky.
Dude, Garo, there needs to be a way for us to get Glimmer in Edge of Fate, dude. I don't.
You didn't save phantasmal fragments, bro?
I have a little bit of material left, but
I think I told you this
running
before,
low.
Babs. Just go like do overthrow and pale heart, and you get like 200k off of one run.
Yeah, that and
If you're gonna focus
they're
anything,
good ways to get
I'm
Glimmer,
gonna
but
recommend.
I would rather just go to the tower.
I personally recommend
get
all farming mobility intellect. That's what I'm going for primarily.
I'm serious. Like, why'd they take that away from us?
Because too many people complained that they didn't have enough legendary shards, so just got rid of legendary shards, made Glimmer the bottle cap, and that or the bottleneck, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's just a leveling mechanic to keep everyone on the same power, like, currency level, but I just don't think that that's how MMO type game, like, if I play more and have more materials, like that should be a thing. Like,
Agreed.
I should be able to have more than other people if I play more than other people.
Me, it's just like I don't want Glimmer to be the reason why I can't like progress something. To go like,
Are you completely out of like phantasmal stuff and everything?
I have like 400 left, which really isn't. It's like 400,000 Glimmer.
Yeah.
Really, it would be a little bit better too if they
Some
just
garbage?
Glimmer
Yeah, I
drop,
used the wrong guard. I used one instead of two.
Just get more Glimmer from stuff rather than.
We
like,
learned from those mistakes,
finish
chat.
activity
We learned from those
valve.
mistakes. The number one guard, trash, bro.
Or
I don't
just
need that
uncap
shit.
it.
That's my
Let
bad.
Glimmer be the
That's my
currency,
bad.
uncap it.
Yeah, you get
I think
echo engrams
26,
farming this.
23 is enough.
Probably.
63 total.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not where I would stop.
Yeah.
26, 23. What are we talking about?
Stat split.
Like for, yeah.
Oh.
I really think they fixed the dupe.
Yeah, I've been
Oven?
trying.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I could skip fighting this guy over here with the shield. This guy's annoying as shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I completely swapped over to the wizard because I didn't like fighting him either.
Yeah, trust me, I'm aware of that. You swapped after like 3 runs in. You just swapped
Yep.
over to the other one. Like, don't worry, I'll do the character swapping and fight the worst one.
Sounds like you volunteered yourself.
Oh, ratioed, bro. So on a Rolly Hunter, I want class melee just to be safe. You only need 70 for that combo. If you're above 70, it doesn't help because you only have one charge of each, so it doesn't matter. Kind of shit, bro. Fuck. But you can see I'm getting I think an Echo Zinger every run.
Scaro, your host, I just left without you.
That's crazy, bro.
Didn't mean to. It was in the process
Yeah, okay, bro. You
of. Ligma.
Farm? We were doing a little bit of the. I did like 10 runs of the Vog farm yesterday, and it's so free. So when are we? Did we say when we're doing that? By the way, Saturday? Something?
I think Jordan and I said Saturday doesn't work for either of us. I think
I can
Friday,
be on
Friday or
I can
Sunday.
be on Saturday after 3 p.m. I'm doing a volunteer thing from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then I'll be on after.
You can't be on at all, Chili.
If I was yeah, I can't be on.
Okay.
If I was on, it would have to be before like I make dinner, which is like 6:30 MST.
Would you Sunday? Are you good?
I would much prefer Friday or Sunday.
Yeah, Friday probably won't work for me.
Yeah, I can literally farm all day on both those days.
Bro, put down a flag, cheapo.
My bad. I was talking.
Says the guy with 0.
I don't have any flags. I'm not a cheapo. I'm just like fucking forgetful.
Broco.
Broco. That's right. Yeah, Washto. How will current armor translate? 1-to-1 stats.
Yeah,
One of the
said
three twab, two top.
Once I get home on Saturday, I'll be
Two
on
twabs
Saturday.
ago, they went over the stat, but you know, conversion. But it's off the top of my head. Mobility turns to weapons. Resilience turns to health. Recovery turns to class. Discipline turns to grenade. Strength turns to melee. And intellect turns to super. All 1-to-1. Lab, how many flosses do you have? It's a roll I should get for Hezen. Oh, nice. If you, I would go. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. I hit him. I would go for Envious Bait, Envious Elemental Honing, or yeah, those are my choices.
I got a decent pair of boots, discipline, but I'll hold on to those.
So for the seasonal, you have to pull that specific piece to be spiker, or is it just all? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Your host, Skiro.
For the failsafe armor, is it all armor spiky, or just if you focus like a specific piece?
You have to
Focus.
focus
Have to
a
focus.
specific pieces. Yeah, you can't do the you can't do the one that costs 1 Engram. You have to do the ones that cost 2.
There you go. There you go, Chad. I meant for like the sets we have now, do only the top 3 stats stay and the other sets disappear? No, I just the conversion I just said. So like mobility will turn into weapons. Resilience will turn into health. Recovery will turn into class. Discipline will turn into grenades. Intellect turns into super. Strength. All 6 stats stay. They just convert to the new stats. I'm guessing we won't be able to get 200 stats well into the DLC. I mean, if you're farming this, you'll be... If you get 4 pieces of 30, that puts you at 120. Then you just get lucky with a class item of the same thing that focuses the same stat. That puts you at 160. 4 months. 200 day 1. Easy. Easiest shit you've ever done. Not even including the masterwork. I didn't even fucking include the masterwork. Yo, Mr. Miggs, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I just mean that new armor sets. New armor pieces only have 3 stats. No, they have all 6 stats. They only have points allocated to 3 stats, but your current stats get fully transitioned over 1-to-1. But yeah, new armor pieces, they'll have 3 out of 6 stats. But current armor translates 1-to-1, so it'll have points in all 6 stats. It doesn't take any points away from the stats you currently have. They'll just turn into the new stats. How long you farming for? I'm not really sure. Kind of depends what.
I threw on weakening sources so we can burn a little faster there.
Very nice.
You're gonna be able to get a lot of combinations I want.
Alright,
The main combination you won't be able to get in that I think is important, in my opinion, is mobility intellect, which turns into weapon super. And I think weapon super is gonna be very good for like farming certain things. So that's what I'm going for.
Do you think Hunter is going to be like prime, like
Yeah, castle.
weakening, like character with prismatic and doing like throwing your smoke bombs and shit like that?
It'll help, but the new Fellwinter buff is pretty fucking nice for that too.
Yeah, it is. I saw the changes to that too. Yeah.
People are good for discipline strength, which you won't be able to get. Yeah, those are split though, so it's like you can only go so high on that. You'd only be able to get 15 of each. I think it'll be way better to go spiky in those and then just round out your armor by using different pieces of it. But it's not, you can't get 30-30 on those. You know what I mean? So how does the statue you made change now? So far it doesn't. Because I don't like actually do damage values. I just calculate like the percentage difference. And the melee side is still multiplicative. So I think everything should be fine. I think all the work I did, I think still applies. Oh.
And I think speed loader slacks Hunter could be pretty diabolical.
I don't even know, like, straight up did not know that was an exotic.
The increased handling and reload, and as well as like you getting your like for sustained damage you get class ability energy, so you're just like dodging constantly. Also, like simulated.
Fucking dragon shadow buffs.
Yeah, I mean, the Slacks one looks amazing in my opinion. You can just fit in like simulated reloads with your dodge and such.
Stimulated reloads was my nickname in high school. Oh shit, I was fucking muted. I just had a banger of a joke. I said stimulated reloads was my nickname in high school. I was like, damn, no one laughed. It wasn't bad. And I looked in it. Then I was muted. I think the rest of the sources are still 30%, Joshua. I think the 15 is just the melee. Rock, if I read that correctly. I could have read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure Fellwinter Finisher is still 30%. Just a regular melee is 15. Just a melee hit is 15. I believe. I could have read it incorrectly. The Fellwinter's addition, the change, it doesn't change all the weakening to 30% or to 15%, right? It just adds 15% on melee hit.
So that's where I was confused with as well. The way it's worded on there, it made it seem like everything was being changed to 15.
Okay, that's not how I interpreted it, but if that is the truth, that is a big L.
Yeah, it is. It is a nerf to the finisher.
Wait, I wanna read it. I wanna reread how it's fucking worded here. I feel like I asked this, and you might have answered, but all armors once 3.0 come in will fall under
it's
one of
worded
those
that way.
armor.
It's
No,
just
no,
like they put a whole, like,
all
bullet
new
to
armor
the 15%.
that drops will be under one of those 6 archetypes. Junior. Oh no, they specifically, yeah, someone just quoted it. Weaken effects applied by burst via melee or finisher final blows are unchanged.
Okay.
So that's good. So it is still 30%. Which is good because that was one of the best ways to do debuff extending was through Felenter.
Yep.
But like surely fucking Bungie doesn't know about debuff extending, right? Like there's probably like one person at Bungie that knows about it. Lamau.
Yeah.
So the real question is melee getting nerfed? It's just changed. It's just different. It'll be easier to do. At the very top end, yeah, stuff will be, like, the absolute most broken shit will be weaker now. But you're just basic. If you're just using, like, one buff, it'll be stronger. And it'll be easier to do, like, simple melee builds that are very effective shit. So, like, yeah, Consecration, that, like...
How some people are getting 200. It's crazy.
Who have you seen? Like, where are you looking at?
No one in particular, I suppose. But like yesterday, I asked Nerv if he was able to hit it, and he said yeah. Then he like did some shit on Dim, and I just kind of zoned out. But
well, if you have 4 30/30s plus Masterwork, that turns into 130 in each slot. And then you get a class item that in your 2 stats is 30/20. So that brings you up to what, 170, 160, and then mods and fragments will get you the rest of the way.
oh, I guess if you're accounting for the class item. Okay, I guess that makes more sense.
When they're doing huge changes like this, I bet it is so fucking awful to be on the Sandbox team because you have to think of literally everything. It's like, all right, how does this change? This crazy fucking change to grenade or melee or this huge buff or whatever. How does this affect literally everything in a 10-year-old game? That's insane.
True.
So like exotic class items, it goes off the first perk. So
The first
Apotheosis, would that be 30 intellect then?
Yeah, probably 30.
Alright, so that's not bad actually then. I'd be at 200 intellect, 185 mobility. That's pretty solid.
After this run, I'm gonna take the dog out real quick, so I need a few minutes.
All right, I'll go spend shit in failsafe. Bro, this one sucks. I'm sure they have like some sort of graph or something. Yeah, but like, dude, I just feel like it's so much data. It's so much data, dude. I have a build with 150 weapons, 135 grenade. Yeah, that's fine. Keep in mind, weapons grenade is already one of the archetypes. So like, you'll just be able to do that. So I wouldn't spend too much time I want to spend too much time looking for that. Like, it'll help, I guess, bring, like, if you want truly 200 weapon grenade, it'll be easier, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But it's going to be tied to weapon damage. It's going to be tied to the new weapon stat, which then is weapon damage, yes. What's needed to hit double 200, 30 in every set, and both sets that you want to hit. Pretty much across the board. Alright, we're going to get some goated hunter armor here, okay? Beanie, current armor will get adjusted to the new system in terms of your stats will turn into their new equivalents, but that's it. It is a 1-to-1 conversion. What am I doing here? So if I have like this arm will then have 19 weapons, 7 health, 26 class, 18 grenade, 4 super, 18 melee. Just 1-to-1. Think this piece without origin traits will be worth it long term? Yeah. If okay, so the scenario I keep setting up for myself, the thing I kind of care about is like there's a lot of times in Destiny where you're burst farming. And if I'm just burst farming, like let's say you're doing Templar farms or what's this guy's name? Zolok or whatever farms, or Zolmak farms, or whatever. You're just farming one boss, you're doing one quick encounter. I think it would behoove you in a lot of those cases to have max weapons, max super, so you can just burn. Yeah, I think for specific cases like that, this will be very helpful. And the day one, am I going to be using 2.0 armor? I don't know. It kind of depends. I think the raid is probably going to launch with not swap of some kind. So then, in that case, I'd probably be using 3.0 armor. No, I probably won't go for any other splits. Maybe I'll keep them, but... Yeah, 30 before masterwork, yes. We don't know what values our armor will have. That is not true. They've directly said, Sab, that it's a 1-to-1 conversion.
No idea. Jordan.
Jordan. He hates us, bro. Probably found a different team to farm.
Never making the mistake again, dude.
Holy juicer.
That's what my mom said after I was born, and then she had 4 more kids, so I'll believe it when I see it, buddy. Oh, why is failsafe not here? Oh, no.
Oh, did you not do it on your other character? Oofy.
Oh, I had to do that too. You just have to do the one mission. It's not bad.
All right, well, I'll just go.
It's
I'll go spend on Warlock first.
7 minutes.
Fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you.
I'll just go spend on Warlock. So 65 armor stat will have 30, 25, 10 stats. No, Sab. Like, my Deep Explorer Hood, when the new DLC launches, will have 8 weapons, 17 class, 17 health, 26 class, 26 grenade, etc., etc., etc. 1-to-1. 1-to-1.
Quest for one of the previous episodes. It was in my abandoned quest terminal. It was a failsafe quest.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does seasonal story on their alts, bro? What?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even like doing it the
Raise
first
hand
time.
slowly.
Like, am I supposed to want to do it again? No.
Literally.
Oh, JRE, that's like a fucking mega juicer shout, dude. Thank you so much. All right, do I have mobility on this guy? Okay, let's go. Perfect 30-30 splits. Failsafe, Fail safe, my friend. I'm just gonna go bam, bam, bam. Do I have a slot on each? All right, I'm just gonna go bam, 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 bam. All right, ready? What is this? Oh, I totally forgot about that system. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Now we check. Well, I guess I'm keeping that. Oh my, what the fuck? Okay, guess I'm keeping that. Trash. Trash. Okay, can I get rid of some of this gear? Like, what do I have? What am I doing here? Like, that's trash, right? This is like uber trash. That'll never be good. I can just delete this. Just gonna, like, what here? This is just bad. Right? Fuck. This is part of my PvP loadout, maybe? Why do I have this piece of gear? Goodbye. Briar, like, Briar. Who the fuck? 1990 means it's bad. Bye. Fucking Rain of Fire, bro. You'll put Briar Binds and Rain of Fire in the vault. I have mobility for ghost focusing right now. Her fucking stat rolls are way better, bro.
Yeah, she's juiced.
Oh, Jordan said his internet just fucking died. Yeah, it's real convenient, bro. Right when you left, huh? Okay. Damn.
Yeah, Chemo's not spending his echo engrams because he said that he doesn't want to get the artifact that you have to earn those engrams. Like, it gets stuck on his character, and I'm like, bro, just spend that shit.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just been
like
sitting at he's just been sitting at 99, and he won't spend right now. And I'm like, internally crying.
bro, that's like, yeah, that's mega throw status, bro.
That's a chemo moment.
Chemo, if you're watching, please turn your engrams.
They said into Twab Sab. It was like 2 Twabs ago, 3 Twabs ago, something like that.
I gotta get some ciphers.
Exotic ciphers.
Yeah.
I'm at 5. I'm chilling.
I got 5 on it.
Zur, do the Zur quest and then like just level up Zur also with like strange coins. Like, you'll get them so fast.
Well, make sure you have yours from the way back pass as well.
Dude, what the fuck? Trying to get a good exotic with good stats is just fucked.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until Edge of Fate for that. I've got 10 engrams on all characters right now, and then the clan bounties give you exotic engrams.
I think health stat's complete dead stat. I'm such a hater for the health stat. It's not even funny.
Juicer. Failsafe is a homie. She's giving me all the drops right now.
I keep that for a nice split. Bro, she does not want to give me a good pair of boots. Fuck, Brett. Oh.
Man.
Bro, fucking Jordan's starting off the vibe right now.
You just got back online.
Oh, did he? Fuck yeah. I take it back. I was angry and now I am not. Does anyone know if Ascension working with combination blows legit or a typo? I have no idea. Welcome back. You cannot escape the farms that easily.
No, not trying. I walked back upstairs. I had my food, took my food out of the microwave, walked upstairs, and I'm like, huh, internet went out. This is lame.
Yeah, no sneaking onto another team.
Gary, you see what you started, bro?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Do you expect me to feel bad, bro? You've done this to yourself.
Right.
All right. I dare you guys, right before you kill the final boss on day 1, kick Babs.
I'm clipping it and having all of you banned.
Reported for griefing.
Literally a thing, man.
Reported, but not to Bungie. Oh, man. No, I don't think so, Sab. I think you'll switch over to new armor pretty fast because of specifically tier 5 and origin traits, but you'll see. We'll see. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong character. What the fuck? Whatever. Yeah, I like the minimap that they showed in Borderlands 4. I'm so excited for Borderlands 4. Wait, so those of you who haven't played Borderlands in here, are you going to try it? Or are you...
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Wow.
I don't want to get sucked into another looter shooter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's more just like a single player game, though. Like, it's at least fun to play for the
All right, Jordan, fine. I didn't fucking want to farm with you anyways. Whatever.
I mean,
No, dude, fucking, don't, like, no, come on, man. Back in the day, Terramorphous vibes with the boys, but, like, not Jordan, dude. Fuck his friends.
I never really had anyone that wanted to farm.
Alright, now he's playing the fucking... I didn't have any friends. Yeah, okay, buddy. We all know you're the popular one, okay? No, but seriously, Borderlands is really fun to solo farm. But... I can't wait. I hope it's good. I hope I'm not getting excited for nothing. But we'll see. Nah, Hutch. It was time to cut it. It was getting a little too nerd necky, but I put the wrong guard on. I admittedly used the wrong guard on accident, so here we are. On Rise 9, can you tune a weapon from
it's like
SA
just go up
Ghost
one,
of Deep
please.
Running Prophecy? No,
Same.
Go to intellect.
I don't believe so, Akira.
I've got like multiple 20 mobility, 20 strength rolls, and it's like,
Yeah.
come on now, game.
Just go a little higher. I'm just kind of really storing everything right now, and I'll do a deep dive like later tonight.
The day one is on a Saturday, yes. Saturday after the expansion launches, whatever that day is. I don't... 18th maybe? Something like that. Is Artifice Armor going to matter anymore? No. Hope Spirit of the Giants rework changes. Did they not? Oh, I don't think they I didn't even think about that. They didn't comment on any of the class items perks, did they? That's interesting. I'm curious about that. You want to wait to Masterwork 2.0 armor until Edge of Fate comes out? Well, I don't know why you would want to do that. I can't think of any difference versus if you just Masterwork it now. But yeah, I guess I'll probably wait until I actually put it into an armor set, I suppose. But why not, as usually on Friday? They probably wanted to give you an extra day. We do not know if the raid will be 24 or 48 hours. I'd be kind of surprised if it's not 48, but I don't know. Oh, I bet fucking Hoon's gonna freak out about all the glaive changes.
He posted in our day one.
He just now started reading.
Yeah.
Oh no, is he excited?
Yeah, he's like my mouth is ajar. Like,
bro, they've got to stop using that fucking chat or invite me to it. I'm not stealing your strats. Like, fuck. I just don't like being left out, man. I want to roast Hoon when he says something I don't agree with, and then I want to get roasted by Hoon when I say some dumb shit. It's like my favorite part.
it was not of my volition to kick you out of there.
IRL FOMO for sure. Do you think you'll end up being forced to put max points in the weapon stat, thus creating the same issues as max reseal mandate? No. Nah. Honestly, I think the best like overall build for especially day one content is probably going to be pretty close to
Is
middle.
having any... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Is having any sort of resilience at all good? Like,
Maybe like a little bit, but like my mindset is just like create a build for what you actually want, and then whatever result you have, just use.
I'm going to play op here, man. If I could set health to 0, I would. I think it is a completely dead stat. But
yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
That's what I mean. Just create a build for whatever you're looking to do, and whatever result you have, just use that result. Don't make it any priority whatsoever.
yeah. And so I guess the least amount of resil you'll be able to get, I suppose, if you use 2-point armor will be, what, 16, 17 total? 25 if you're using all 3.0? Oh, it's like...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering if having, like, 2s across the board, like, right now, is that a throw, or do you think, like, that's, like, a legitimate... Like,
that's... I think that's, like...
That's good.
That's the best,
Yeah.
personally. I don't know, man. I like, when a recuperation...
I think it's dead content, too, but I just didn't know if, like, I was in, like...
Yeah.
minority grouping here, like, having some was good, or what.
If it gave... Why? What? My fucking... My character wasn't changing directions. If it didn't cost like 100, because I think you don't get a full recuperation's worth of ammo until 100 health, health until 100 health, if I remember correctly. And it's like, bro, that is such a not vibe. It's not even funny.
So you said Pale Heart gives a lot of Glimmer?
He gave us so much, dude. Just, like, do some overthrows, try to get the perfect 5th caster frame that we were talking about last night. Like, just try to farm that out, and you get massive Glimmer gains as well.
Oh. Is he respawn?
I saw
This
that.
guy doing all the way back here, bro.
Oh, here he
You
is.
knock him off the map?
Yeah, I didn't know he could fall off the map.
Threw him off the map.
I totally whiffed.
I'm super excited for Starfire buffs too. I'm such a Starfire nerd. And once again, like I hope Starfire. I hope the class item gets buffed as well. I'm such a Starfire nerd. See, like this sort of split, I'll take. That's kind of copium. This is sort of copium. Well, these are essentially the same role.
Kind of feeling some Indian food for dinner tonight.
Alright, you shut your fucking mouth, bro. No.
So, quick question, Scarab, for the ammo, the boxes for the mobility stat, or the weapon stat, I guess. Is that only over 100, or does that work as you progress to 100 too?
Those are over 100. Let me triple check that. But I believe that is. I need to.
But getting to 100, you still get the weapon damage buff, not the heavy against bosses, but you still get
Well, let me
weapon
pull
damage buff,
let me
right?
pull up my thing real quick. I need to. It's been a long
Right,
day.
thanks.
Yeah. By year, I mean year. Yep. Weapon. Yeah, you'll get the. You get the 15% major minor damage, and you get the 10% handling reload speed buff up to 100.
Okay.
So weapons is primarily it is a stat that is primarily good after 100. And that's like the big that's why I like focusing weapons. One of the reasons I like focusing weapons so much is because a lot of the stats for most of the things you're going to do, unless you're playing a very specific build, they're fine at 100. But there are specific stats that are primarily good after 100, and I feel like those are the ones I'm going to really focus on the most for very specific things. Like, although I do think, chat was asking this too, if not swap is a thing, or whatever, in general, day one content, it's probably just being as close to like all 70s or 80s or 90s as possible, minus like health and class for me. And then using fonts to supplement the rest.
Yeah, just even across the board.
Yeah. Which you can, everything's 70. It works out with tier 3s. I think you can get about 70 in every stat, and then you drop health down 50, so all the rest turn into about 80 in every stat. You can probably drop down super a little bit, because then you can just, you get plus 30 with the fonts. So somewhere in the, you can probably get everything close to like around 100 with a font or two across your different armor pieces, which is pretty gnarly.
I'm gonna go in assuming that, like, I created my build assuming that we can swap. If we can't, I'll adjust.
But if you can just swap, then I don't think there's any then the play is just going to be like farm super after, and then like you just switch to a 200 weapons build during ad clear, and then you switch to a 200 super build at the beginning of damage, and then you swap to a 200 grenades or whatever. Like, it's gonna be like so hyper specific per where you are in the damage phase. So yeah, a lot of swapping. It's one of those things, like, I enjoy the skill expression and the micromanaging of endless swaps like that, but there comes a point where it's just like fucking uber busted, you know? So, and if Bungie has to now balance day one experiences around people playing inventory manager, I understand, like, a lot of people don't think that's fun. You know what I mean? So it's one of those, just kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, like a witness encounter, for example, there's no timer, right, to get to damage. So
there was on day one.
No, there was on Herald. There was on Herald. Was there a
No,
timer to get to?
There's a timer for every single encounter.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Under the expectation that we're able to giga farm armor when the DLC drops, what armor tiers do you reckon are feasibly obtainable? I don't think anyone's going to get above tier 3 before the raid.
I thought it was on Herald only and not Witness for whatever reason.
I think the best way for them to do it, chat, is just lock your, like, as soon as you start the encounter starts, your loadout's locked. I think that's just the best way they could do it. Even at, like, I'm not going to be mad if it's not a thing, because I would rather have the skill expression. I just don't think they are going to do it. And I think the least annoying way for them to implement a not swap like modifier is just to lock loadouts at the beginning of an encounter. What armor should we be farming for bow?
Scarrow?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it, now I just want fucking butter chicken, bro. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Order and take out at 6 in a couple hours. We're gonna order some Indian food, some butter chicken, some garlic naan. Some rice.
Alright. Calm down, bro. Fucking mango lassie.
I'll make sure I send you a picture.
Okay, fuck yourself, bro.
Make sure you put it in the squadron chat so we can actually see it, Jordan.
Yeah.
Good point.
Do you guys,
We've all been using the other VC a lot more now, so.
Yeah.
You can't
okay.
see it.
Fuck yourselves, bro.
The one Hoon was just typing in.
Yeah, we should let who know. Yeah. Oh wait, he's typing right now. Oh, jeez.
Here, I needed one take backsies after the
Nah, don't
the
talk to
damage
me.
you put me there.
Does your local Indian restaurant, Jordan, give you like bomb ass like red chutney? I don't even know what that shit is, but it's like they always give you a red, or me like a red onion tomato thing, and it fucks, dude.
I don't think we get that now.
Fuck, bro. We always get a liquidy green chutney and like a red one. That's so good. Hoon, hello.
Yo, I can talk in this chat if you want.
Yeah, let's go. I want to hear you glaze over glaves real quick.
I am just
You're in heaven, bro.
dumbfounded. I'm
You woke
dumbfounded.
up, or
It's a big change.
something to a fucking-
It's going to be super annoying to remember that every fucking melee thing is additive now, and you just fucking know they're gonna forget one. That's just gonna be uber busted.
It's so weird. Like, I don't know why just melees. Like, why not just do like every like.
Just do it
grenades,
across the board.
Like, obviously.
And then,
makes sense with,
I like how the 200 boost, that's multiplicative.
Yeah, that one's multiplicative. Yeah.
that one's multiplicative. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh, you haven't gotten there yet?
No, but I mean, it's not that big of a buff. It's still not. That's okay. That's gonna be so weird because everything else will get it like really high.
Yeah.
Like I saw Bastion went from like 100 to 300%.
Yeah. It's just kind of weird because it makes like the simple melee rotations kind of better, but it makes the complex ones worse. Oh, I fucking died.
Consecration's getting gutted, right? Because the
Yeah.
Scorch isn't getting
Yep.
it anymore.
Yep. And Synthos Apps will not buff it as much.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's for special.
Or like it won't stack as much with everything, I mean. But you know.
Does that apply to a grenade, or is it only melee? Man, why'd they buff Starfire? What are they doing?
What do you mean? Dude, Starfire's sick.
They listen. Like they
Who
did not
just
need to
wants
do-
Verity to just to be king
No.
of everything?
That's not even that. It's just that like it was gonna have okay benefits going in, but now it's like gonna be almost mandatory, bro. They gave it double the energy and the radiant change. Like
I high key really like the Fellwinter's change as well.
the Felwinter was like they made it just activate on melee damage, right?
Well, yeah, you get a 15% debuff, but I wonder, hear me out, can you now debuff extend Fellwinter with itself? Where you finish and you get the 30%, and then you use like your strand melees to extend that.
Yeah, I mean you probably could.
That might be fucking goated strats, bro.
That That would have been nice for Root of Nightmares back when that was crazy.
Yeah, solo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If it is locked loadouts, do you think people are going to, I guess it's circumstantial, but do you think people are going to just go and use the damage exotic super for supers the entire time? Or do you think they'll just opt for neutral and just try to get the damage in?
I think it
If
depends.
that makes
on
sense.
the
Yeah, I
class,
think it is pretty
but-
circumstantial.
But I think for the most part, neutral wins over like
Yeah,
optimization.
I agree.
Like you can do a bit of both. You can have an exotic that carries a neutral game while you boost like super or whatever. But it's tricky.
I don't know if they do locked loadouts for contests. I guess it would make
They
sense,
have to.
but
They absolutely have to. If they don't, I'm just yeah. No way. They don't.
They don't what? Sorry.
They don't input lock loadouts. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
reinforce them.
I'm on that train. What I have said this earlier was like, I think they probably should, but it's Bungie, so it's probably a 50-50 on whether they actually do. But
It's gonna get smoked if they don't.
yeah, that's where it's gonna get smoked by. It's either it's gonna get smoked or they balanced it around it, and like people are gonna have the worst fucking time ever. Like
Yeah, it's gonna be awful for anyone that doesn't
Yeah.
have like two thumbs to like swap a loadout.
Holy shit! Hi.
There's no way to not scare.
Yeah, I know you're fine. That's fine. That's fine. Hello, welcome back. Okay. How was your class? Are you off tomorrow? Okay.
Full time.
Pretzels.
Good thing if GMag.
Oh. Kind of needed.
Yep. I don't understand the boots of the assembler change.
I
Yeah,
think I think
Now
it's
when
worse.
you're in your rift. Well, Soldier Grapper is speaking as if it's like goated. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Like
I
now,
mean, he probably knows more than me, but it just looks bad. I don't know.
how it kind of reads to me is I feel like healing autos are now like
The on-demand
definitively
type of source.
Well,
yeah.
he's what's it called? He's talking more about like the damage effect because now that it like gives
the
you
damage effect.
like because it's like 35% with a rift and a Baron rift. I think it is.
Oh, I don't even think I saw that. It buffs empowering rifts?
It's always done that. Like the seekers that it makes, are always given like a little bit extra damage for empowering rift.
Oh, it's like Lumina style?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like a similar thing. Yeah. But the
Oh,
problem
okay.
is that in the past it hasn't like worked in the rift. Like you have to be like outside of the rift. You have to like put the rift a little bit away.
Oh.
See allies and stuff. But now they're changing it so it works in like. In
Oh, that's just free low Lumina stacking actually. That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know it did that.
You're
Does it'll stack with Rift? Will it stack with Well? Has it ever stacked with Well?
No, it's the same type of buff.
I don't know if Lumina, like I feel like Lumina was one of those things that stacked with like most things but not everything, and I just never really learned it.
I'm pretty sure it's like an empowering buff.
Oh, is it? I thought.
Yeah.
It just overwrites
No.
well because it's 35%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that category is like well, radiant, lumina, and like
Mhm.
the shield buff from
Yeah.
any behind a type.
Okay.
You know?
I'm on mobility. Who's tropic? Oh, where did my pin comment go? What the fuck? Oh, I tagged my own name.
So do you get most of the Glimmer when you complete it?
That and just opening chests up around the area, like while you're doing it.
Yeah,
Because you get
everything's in
6,500 from
everything's in
a
the
single
12,
chest.
Brian.
A lot of Glimmer per chest. I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby was saying supposedly Sunder Doctrine gives 100k from the final.
Yeah, it can give like up to 150,000 depending on
What the fuck?
if you have the Glimmer thing on your ghost.
if you're really desperate for Glimmer too, you could also just like do tonics of Glimmer while you're doing activities.
Yeah, I'm not interacting with tonics, bro. I'd rather just be broke.
Good thing we made those Starfire builds soon.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna rework mine a little bit. I don't know if I put a bunch of radiant on it. How much is the buff? If it's 5% per. See, 5% per tick is a lot. Like, per tick, right?
Is there... What's the cooldown on that? Is it 0.3 like Ahamkara?
0.4.
0.4? I mean, still, though. That's like...
It's a lot of energy for free.
Yeah. And is
I thought
that...
you said the. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's any empowered weapon at all. So, like... Wither Horde or Area Denial just mega juices that. Right?
Yeah, any sort of like tick effect.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucked. Trace Rifle. Anything that, like, is consistently hitting on the...
If you're getting all the ticks off, you should get it back in less than 6 seconds.
That's like permanent Atheon buff. That's sick.
Hmm. Dangerous.
Oh, Touch of Flame eating, bro. Hmm. Now they just need to give it a fucking ornament so it doesn't look like ass.
What, Starfire?
Starfire, bro.
It has one.
Didn't they gave it one and then they nerfed it? That's what happened.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, that's
Oh, it does have one. I forgot. Well, it needs a better one.
No, the one it's got is good.
It's fine. I don't like the shoulders.
That's the problem.
Yeah, honestly. Skill related problem.
I really want to know the numbers on the Actium Warrig damage and ammo stuff. That seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chili, let me join your fire team, bro.
Are you like swapping characters or something? Like, or am
No,
I
yeah,
leaving just, like-
you're leaving me every time. Meanie head.
Stop being hosts.
Stop being
Chili's
hoe,
locked-
bro.
Chili's locked in is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly. Okay. Oh, okay. Good recommendation from chat. Okay. Dragon's Breath for the and Starfire for the crazy tick damage and the ignition that fusion grenades and Dragon Breath do. Hmm. Nah, I think that's trash. Dragon Breath, Praetith, fusion nades. Easy.
The only thing about the fusion grenades is the ignitions don't stack.
Yeah,
with
the
your
ignitions
team.
are like, you lose a lot of damage from it. Just because there's so many
So
going
it's like
on.
maybe like one person does that or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's full team it's based though.
But the damage, I think, from your ignitions that spawn from...
Yeah, you'll want
grenades and stuff is
70.
better than the-
You'll want 70 class, 70 melee. Oh, my wife just texted me. I have to pay attention.
What do you mean? Finalities, Olga. We are coming.
Need to go finish that catalyst this weekend. Now that I unlocked it after doing all those dungeons last week.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, I never got the catalyst. So like once we finished the day one and then we went to do that quest and then they locked it, it was like time gated. I like literally just never went back to Sundered until last week.
It kind of depends on what activity I'm running, JB. On a day one, I'd probably do pretty. Oh my god, bro, we're fucked, bro. We're fucked. Why would you leave this up to me?
What the hell are they doing?
What do you say?
Why haven't they fully reworked Blight Ranger yet? Why are they doing this weird shit to it?
Yeah.
Did you see the post on Reddit? There's the top post on
No,
Reddit
no.
right now
What?
is go to the
Wait. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't
the
spoil
top
it.
post is
No, don't spoil it. I'm going right now. I'm going right now.
Well, after Scare reads it, spoil it for me.
And the top comment is, "Bro, you're crashing out, but accurate."
I'm actually so fucking sick of Blight Ranger taking up developer resources. It's still trash and it's hogging up every Hunter patch note.
Yeah, but look at how long his post did, dude. No, like click, like, dude. He
Oh
typed out,
my
like, fucking
god,
an
bro!
essay. He typed out, like, an
Jesus!
essay.
I mean, he's kind of spitting though.
Budgie, I'm
absolutely
sick and
not
tired
wrong.
of seeing Blight Ranger on the patch notes. Fucking hell, why can't you just spend this
I
effort
can
towards
just picture
anything
this
else?
guy I can picture him reading the TWAB, and he's just shaking while he's reading.
6 times! You reworked this thing 6 times and it's still so ass. That's 6 exotics you could have spent time making better. Wormhusk, Shinobu's Vow, Arthritis' Embrace, Gemini Jester, Quincy Lucky Raspberry, but no. You decided to just go, hey, let's just do a bunch of bug fixes to Blight Ranger and then increase its damage from less than a Sunshot Explosion to now less than 1 choir of 1 volley. Oh. This is ATP's alt account where he could talk about what he actually feels. That's awesome. This is fucking awesome, dude. What a good.
For the guy.
Oh. That's awesome. Fuck. That's definitely some dev's favorite exotic, though. That's why he keeps getting fucking.
There's like some lore in the lore tab on it, and he's just like, yeah, I really like the lore.
Can't make it broken, though. So what is? So as someone who has never ever, not even a single time used Blight Ranger, that's the one where if you reflect something, it makes it more powerful, right?
Not even. Now it's like you're popping your super and you're deactivating your super while you're in super to make a blinding explosion.
Oh, it pulls you out?
Yes.
No, you can like cancel. Yeah, you like cancel your super, I think, to do something.
I don't know how it works. So
It's like pop your super,
Bomb.
kill a champion, I guess, and then unpop your super to. I don't know, it doesn't seem worth it at all.
Bro, they should just make it like a fucking not Arc exotic. Arc Hunter definitely does not need anything else good. Like, just give it to something else.
So it's both those things apparently. You do the increased reflect damage, and then you can also cancel it to like get a refund, but also do an explosion. Of which that explosion does less than a choir of 1 volley.
Yeah, not great, Bob.
Yeah.
All right, so someone in my chat here.
Your host
Remember
here.
the newest dungeon? There's a boss that has 4 shriekers, and they all fire a steady stream of projectiles at you for an entire damage phase. Well, if you just stand there for 1 minute reflecting those, it's a 20 phase.
Fuck me.
I'm trying to figure out why someone nested that.
Dude, literally, what the fuck?
Someone's like, bro, he said I'm about to cook with this idea.
That's
And it
so
was like, oh
good.
wait, never mind.
That
mind.
was definitely ATP day 1. I have no doubt in my mind. Oh.
Is he on right now? We can ask him. ATP, would you by any chance did you try Blight Ranger?
Wait, let me see if he's on.
Man, I feel so bad for hunters. They actually got completely shafted.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be one day 1 now, so.
People are talking about the Caliban liar thing. Like that could be decent.
What, like the
stacking.
melee damage stuff?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think they're delusional.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Glacier.
be on Give the Conviction Dog with Tether.
To tell him to go read the post on Reddit of this guy crashing out. So you need to tell him, Scarrow.
Oh, that's right. It did merge with the other chess plus one. What was it called that ago?
Raiden Flux.
Yeah.
Wait, so what does Raiden Flux do now?
No idea, dog.
Why do they keep giving like Arc Hunter has between
Not
Assassin?
Raiden Flux, Raiju's Harness.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
now that's the one where it refunds your energy when you do the Gathering Storm, and it like gives you more energy and stuff.
Oh, doesn't it like bring down like a lightning bolt or something that does like
That
no
one's
damage?
actually okay. That one is usable.
But I just don't understand. Like you have Liar's Handshake and Assassin's Cowl. You do not need another Arc. Like you
And
literally
Beacon
do not
Conviction.
need another Arc fucking Hunter exotic. Like do a different class, subclass. And yeah, fucking the Prismatic. Like honestly, like
Yeah, Guilty Conviction is just
yeah.
best. You don't need another one.
Fucking Blight Ranger, dude. That's so good.
The real thing is what I meant to look at. I need to pull it up. Is how long after the TWAB drop did that post drop? I want to see.
He was
That's
like
what I need to-
eagerly
that's what I need.
refreshing. He was so excited.
Hold on. When did
When-
when did I DM you the TWAB scare? I sent you the TWAB at 11 a.m. on the 11:02. When did that post?
It was only 3.5 hours later.
3.5.
Yeah.
Well,
He
Well-
it said submitted an hour ago. He had 3 hours.
this person's a top 1% poster on DTG as well. Like they've never
They
crashed out
dedicated
this
to
hard.
cause.
Oh my god, dude.
I like to imagine the twid dropped and then he controlled F'd and typed in Blight Ranger just to see if there was anything, any changes, and he immediately went to it. Your host again, Scarrow.
Oh fuck. Dude, that's so funny. Six times is crazy. So the question is do they finally fix the Salvation's Edge memento or make Blight Ranger good first? Is memento it's still broken in raid, right?
No, you can there's a chance to get him. Like the whole wipe thing is like, I think if you don't wipe, it's a guarantee, but otherwise it's a chance now.
Bro, they actually fixed the Salvation's Edge memento before they made Blight Ranger relevant. That's crazy. Oh man. There's only.
Do you know what the GM is this week?
Just Google Noah's.
Mars?
The one I made or the one I was looking up. If you want the one that I was just looking up, Google Destiny 2 compendium, and it'll come up. If the one that I'm working on, I haven't made it public. Okay, I do want to make mine public at some point. I just haven't. I've been busy. Just because it's an Excel thing. I want to eventually like make a website where I can host a bunch of this shit. Oh, I'm bad. But I am. You know.
I really hope that Glaives inherit the healing from knockout. I think they should. But they
Yeah,
didn't
I read that and I
Glaives
got a
inherit.
little excited, but I wanted to temper my expectations.
I mean,
I've
they.
had that.
Oh my god!
I've
I
had
didn't
that
even
combo
think
in
about
mind since Witch Queen came out.
So like, without even considering that, how does Winter Bite get changed at all? Like it's already fucked.
It gets buffed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But it's like I want to know the values now, like in stack. I need to see how it ends up if you do everything.
And like,
Worm Gods is very doable. Banner of War is doable. Maybe. Then Winter Bite. There's probably other stuff as well, like the melee. But that melee is going to be multiplicative now, so that's another thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, it'll be buffed by the melee stat. That's right. And
Yeah.
Synthoceps, they don't work with it now, but they will? Is that correct?
I think it's like they give like a lesser effect.
Okay.
Like not as much as it normally is.
What about like, do Karnsteins still heal you when you get melee kills? Like, will that work? Or is
I
that,
imagine that would work. I
bruh?
think I'm pretty sure it works like that now.
I haven't used Karnstein since vanilla, so I don't even know if they got reworked or not. But if that's still how they work, or Winter's Guile,
They change it from healing to restoration. Yeah, Winter's Guile also
Yeah.
gets the change.
I
Like-
use Karnsteins for my solo Sunder.
It gets the buff. Like,
God,
goes from,
fuck,
like,
the
same
Bungie's really doing everything in their power to make me use glaives, huh?
Hey man, hop on the train. Go to train.
Is
You
one of the
two can
armor
have-
splits
You two
mobility
can have a
strength?
million kills on a glaive.
Say again, Chili?
Is one of the armor splits that we're getting mobility strength? Because if not, then or if so, then I'm just gonna delete these.
I don't know.
Because the mobility strength rolls right now are fucking killing me. Don't want them.
It depends, Scottish. Like, I mean, I think there's a lot to farm now, but if you just want to make sure you're not burning out, I don't think there's anything wrong with waiting.
We get
Okay, Scarrow, we heard you. We're reworking this exotic that buffs Strand Hunter Super where you spin the rope instead of an arc staff. Man.
Any of you guys have a Sundered CP by chance?
Fucking Luxrock definitely does.
Let me see if I can go.
It's on the Discord bot too. You don't even have to go to the Twitch stream for it. Or checkpoint.com. It's one of the ones they always keep up.
Dude, I tried to join Phenomenal J for XP hand-in and he's offline, bro.
By the way, do you know if exotics are receiving stat block archetypes or exotics are they are not. I don't think they get the archetype thing. I believe that's true. They're definitely not part of the tier 5 system. I don't think they get archetypes, but I could be wrong. But I don't think they do, but they might. Do you guys remember if exotics get the archetypes or not?
The class items do? I don't know that.
I don't think regular exotics do. They...
Surely you did.
Yeah, I showed the new exotics. I can look up in my video.
I'll
Because I know exotics don't get tier 5. They're not part of that system. Let me check real quick.
I'm gonna go to the tower really quick. I need to delete a bunch of shit out of my postmaster just in case I don't accidentally lose something.
in your video, you don't actually show like the
I don't show the stats.
where it should. Actually, no, there's archetypes. There's archetypes. Yeah. I see a little symbol for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't like that, I don't think. I'm torn on the class items one as well. Because
Class item 1 is weird. Like, I
It's-
get why they're doing it because I don't want to have to farm 50 versions of
Yeah.
class item.
it does look like they do have archetypes.
I respect it. I'll let them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, same. Like, I don't want to have to farm them again, but
Like in a perfect world, we would farm a class item and then be able to select the exotic perks if we have them,
yep.
and then we can just like,
Facts.
farm
Dude, if that's not one of the changes coming with Renegade that they keep teasing, like to make vault space, alleviate vault space, I'm going to be very sad. I think that's the number one most effective thing they could do is consolidate every class item into one.
It would be very nice. I have my vaults full of them.
Like, literally, just copy the blue dot engram grid in the in the fucking crafting area, and then it's just grayed out if you've never gotten that combo before. And then if you've gotten that combo, you can just click it.
When they like do that shit, if they ever do that, it's totally gonna like break and like.
Yeah, it's gonna
break.
I am not deleting any class item until the next update after that. Legendary class items that you currently have do not get stats on launch, as far as I'm aware. Deep Star Harmonizer should be staying exactly as they exist right now.
Are you saying like for the class item you have one, and then once you like earn the role of that one, then you can like select
It like
the perk that
unlocks
you
like
want?
a perk, yeah, for
That
it.
would be oh, my vault would.
I mean, all of us here probably, except for Jordan, probably have like 150 of them, right? So it's like,
Yeah, I have like 50, but that's still a lot.
yeah, I mean, it's a lot of space, you know, and it especially like in the Mactix interview where they were kind of
I have, like,
teasing
70 of them.
potentially doing more in the future or whatever. It's like, I literally, I've never cared about vault space ever. I was like in tears when they said that. Like, don't do this to me, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be trimming stuff from my vault, but I've only added stuff over the past like few weeks. I've still got 40 slots left, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I have 8.
It's not great.
I just need to go and do a master league.
When you on the game?
No,
by chance?
Glacier. If you look at the
I'm
icon
not.
bottom right, it's an archetype
Yeah.
icon.
I'm not.
Oh, Hoon, can
Keeping it
you?
up along.
Oh, you probably can't. I was gonna ask if you
What'd
could
you say?
farm Vlog on Sunday. But that's your Monday.
Sunday... Where's my Monday? Am I in the office on Monday? I am in the office on Monday. Shame.
Okay, we're gonna have to, we gotta make like a time poll or something so we can find out when people can farm Vlog.
We can't do it this weekend? Like,
No, we can, but Chili and Jordan are both. Chili can't do it on Saturday. Your Sunday. Jordan can only do it after a certain time. Tomorrow, I could only do it for a few hours and probably not at a time that lines up with anyone. Just like we gotta make a scheduler thing or something. We'll see. We'll make it work. They're super easy farms, but gotta get it. Gotta lock in. It's an important one. I'd say that's probably the most important farm outside of like potentially unvoiced.
Alright, I'm gonna change characters and load on and
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
brother.
can we do it right now? Everyone's here. Except for Chemo, actually.
I will have to go in like 30 minutes to make dinner.
I've
I have
got
to
a
be dinner
meeting
as
in
well
40
soon.
minutes.
Alright, never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
bad
fuck
idea.
yourself,
Okay,
Jordan.
I'll take that.
How
Bad
how
idea.
fucking dare you, Jordan? How
Bad-
dare you?
Bad idea.
Go ahead and
Alright.
plan for Saturday, and I will try to make it work.
Okay. Okay.
Worst
Yeah.
case, fucking LFG in.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad LFG farm. It's not hard. You just
it's
have to
not.
you just have to have someone competent or two people competent to push off Mars side, and as long as you're like one of those people, not so bad. Venus is so easy because you insta kill everything, so it's like whatever.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Just
Wait,
wait on
are
the
you
call.
saying Gatekeeper farm? Is that what
Yeah,
people
because
do?
Yeah, 'cause it's
guaranteed
Guaranteed rocket.
drops on the rocket.
Oh, what?
If you do
Why
the
is it
challenge, you
guaranteed
get
rocket?
guaranteed rocket every time.
Oh.
Because weapons there are encounter specific.
And the challenge is to do it at the same time, right?
Within like 5
Correct.
seconds or whatever, yeah.
So you just wait until the guy is pushed off and then calm that and kill the wyvern.
Yeah, it's also discipline armor, so you can farm like mobility, discipline if you want.
Ooh.
Or is it discipline? It might be strength. One of
I
those
think
two.
it's strength, because it was strength on Crota.
No, it's different than Crota. Then it's discipline.
Is okay. Okay.
Yo, Toshibo, what's up? It sounds like the Vlog stream will be Saturday, boys. And Clean, we're just doing Gatekeeper. We won't be doing Atheon. Because we just want the rocket. Chili, you joining up or what, bro?
I'm here.
He's already in there.
Hmm?
Just flying in.
Oh, you're flying in.
Well, you like took us to Jordan in the helm, and then you left me.
What?
Yeah, you took you and I to Jordan in the helm, and then Jordan swapped characters, obviously. But then you just
Oh, it made you fire
You
team
didn't-
leader? Or what?
no, you didn't. You just declined to bring me with you.
Oh, I switched characters. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's like, what the
Nah,
fuck
I
are
ain't
you
bringing this-
talking about?
I ain't
bro?
bringing this fool.
Sorry, I just like, I didn't even like mean to switch characters. I just kind of like fucking, I just did it. Whatever the opposite of locked in, I was locked out, bro. I just.
I was like, why did I just get left here?
That's awesome. I've told this story a bunch, so you guys might have heard this, but I did something similar at Bungie where they were like very, very specific that we couldn't look at the triumphs or seal screen. But like my Destiny ADHD bullshit is I just like randomly go through all the fucking triumph menus when I'm waiting on shit. And so like I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like fucking noodling around and I did it. And someone came over to me, they're like, yeah, you need to get out of that screen and you need to delete your last recording. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh my god. They're gonna kick me out, bro. It's like if you made more engaging loading.
Triumphs did me in.
Yeah.
Triumphs did me in.
Like fucking for real.
Ooh, 29 mobility, 26 intellect, everything else 2.
It's pretty good. I'd keep that. I mean, it's not a 30-30, but it's pretty good. No, I have no idea what I saw on screen, Crota. I was literally like, I was so fucking zoned out. You'll see me do it all the time during stream where I'll just fucking go like, just kind of noodle around. Like I'm not even looking at the screen. You know what I mean? A lot of times I'll do the same thing with triumphs. I'll just be like, bam, 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 bam. Like make sure I have everything. And I wasn't paying attention. I was so zoned out, it's not even funny. I was like talking to Milo or something, and like, I don't think they were genuinely mad about it, but it's kind of scary. Yeah, what's up, Zoomers? I want mobility intellect splits, 30-30s if possible, close enough. That's so real though, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Toshiba, it looks like it. Wait, actually, that's like a super. No, it won't work with Assassin's Cal because it has to be a powered melee. And glaives count as unpowered melees. Glaives will also be the tech for completing those really annoying patrols that are get ability kills now. Because unpowered melees count for those.
Unpowered melees have always counted for those.
Yeah, I know, but glaive kills don't. But now they will. So it's like you just run around and kill everything with the glaive. Do you see the vision, Chili?
I mean, I do, or you can
Nah,
just use your base melee.
Nah, dude. But that's not a big pointy stick, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking patrol, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever done Neomuna Patrol, bro. You probably haven't. You haven't gone high enough light to do it yet, but it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
man.
True end game. Neomuna Patrol.
Neomuna Patrol. Do you remember when the enemies were harder than in the raid? Like, on God?
Yeah, that's crazy. Are they still that hard?
They
they're-
nerfed him a little bit. I think it's like minus 10 or is it minus 15 now? They nerfed it a little, but
Oh, I wish they just fix it, bro. So inconsistent. You're chilling on your Roadblock, you're chilling on Power Heart.
oh, Wabi's saying he believes it is minus 5 and it used to be minus 15. But you know, we decided yesterday that Wabi has a 78% accuracy rating, so
That's probably accurate.
yeah, that's what he said. Which is actually, I was comparing it to like on the Marvel Leaks subreddit, they rate all of the leakers.
That's right. They have this like the tier system, right?
Yeah, so like my time to shine hello is like 0, and like they have all ranked. I was like, we should do that with people with Wabi. I was like,
Information passes.
yeah. Chili laughed. With the most recent Xbox news for next gen, with AMD and opening all storefronts, do you think it'll bring more people back over? And would you recommend it? I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. I have literally no idea what you're talking about. Quick thoughts on Twitch. I'm excited. I like that they're changing like everything. It's fucking insane. Paper, what's up?
This is my last one for now, and then I gotta go.
Alrighty.
You gonna find a different group or?
Don't
Yeah.
even. That's insane. You joining Babs' group?
I'm doing special hero.
Honestly, valid though. His farms are probably way faster. He knows the tech. Yo, Vigilant, what's
Dude,
up?
Special just kept dying, and you can tell him I said that.
Oh, were you actually farming with them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm less mad at you. But still mad.
I was gonna say like, all right, so it's cool for Chili to do it, but for me, it's fucking.
Yeah, it's less
I'm
about.
getting booted, I'm getting. Shrimp is leaving the raid team, and I'm getting kicked when we beat.
Oh
him.
yeah,
That's like
I said because Babs blew me off that I was convincing Shrimp to leave your raid team.
and I'm getting kicked.
And yeah, from the Discord server and life.
Yeah.
Getting kicked from
Yeah,
life.
and just literally everything.
Banned from life, nerd. Goodbye.
Yep. Yep, we'll be seeing you.
Oh shit. My main issue with the set system is I don't like that I have no reason to go above 100 grenade on speaker sight and no reason to build no health for it at all. Well, then you go into the other shit. Then you go into class ability and melee and shit. Super.
All right, GG's boys. If you guys are doing this like later tonight, then
Yeah, I'm
I'll be
totally
to
down.
do some more.
Totally down, brother.
Later.
Oh, later.
Later, dude.
Hoonulair? Wow.
Here.
You want to farm a little
Would
bit?
you like to join, or what's the plan?
I've got an hour.
Cool. Yeah, I probably have like 30, 45. Let me check the message I sent the wife. Let me check that.
My meeting got pushed back. Lucky for you.
All right. Gentlemen, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, but I will talk to you soon.
See ya.
Light up.
Yeah, we've got some pretty good armor rolls across my characters.
What do I need though? I don't know what armor I need.
Not on this character.
Neither do I. I got really confused earlier because everyone was talking about mobility and intellect, but yesterday you said to just put a recov mod on. So I
Yeah, I
don't
think-
know, right?
Like
Right
you
now,
can probably do mobility intellect just for like if there's swaps, but I'm assuming there's no swaps. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was explaining. I think like the main armor I'm going for is less about day one, and it's more for like this sort of farm going forward in 3.0. Like I think like Templar farms, like shit like that, will really benefit from potential weapon super swaps. Like just anything that's burst, right? And so that's kind of why I just want to get them now while they're available. But we shall see. Especially with Wrathborn hunts coming back, bro. Holy shit.
hell yeah, Wrath on hunts. That's gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Like everyone memes on them, but honestly, one of the most farmable activities ever. Even though they're shit.
Yeah, I definitely need mobility int on my warlock. We will be farming. It doesn't have an inherent focus, does it?
No.
Hell yeah. I should know this. I farmed Pit like once a week. Like I did it for like the guaranteed armor drop for like 2 years straight. Used to be my dungeon. Still is my dungeon. My team is matchmaking. Oh no.
Pineapples. It would either be I like Pit. It's very spiky, or failsafe engrams as well. Both of those. Wait and see a lot escort payloads and hunts. Yeah, you better fucking cut that out right now. What do you think about 1-2 punching the raid boss? You fucking know it. Favorite Destiny character is Lodi. He's so real. Just like me, for real, for real.
You should be able to join him. There it goes. Nice.
Yep, I'm joining.
Chili was doing the wizard. Chili was doing the wizard.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it. Huh. Got to start with 90 mobility strength. 90 or 120? Got to go all the way up to 120. That's the juiced number. One 116 is very good, yeah. 116 is pretty fucking good, Goober.
I didn't get anything from the chest. What the hell?
Sometimes the armor like drops.
Did it just drop on kill?
Sometimes it's like on the area around, but I did have 2 runs that I didn't get anything, and I don't know why.
The one on kill Hoon is your milestone.
Yeah. Oh no, it's over here. I found it. It's on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes
way
it like
away.
flies. Sometimes it like flies away.
I don't think that's possible without no mods or masterworks. No, you can get 30 in a stat, right? You can get 30 mobility strength. Yeah, you can get 30 per armor set. So 30, 60, 90, 120. Is this armor even going to be relevant? It's going to be relevant for very like specific things. I don't really expect to use it in the day one.
We just go.
Oh, I'm out of flags, so
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Yeah, I'll join. I just need Lord
Yeah.
Wolves.
Do you just do like the shrieker?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Is Shrieker.
Yeah.
That's the quickest one.
Yes, sir.
At first, we were making him do the knight, and then he kept dying, so I decided to do it.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Kept dying, bro. I can't have my day one teammates dying.
Yeah, no, Scarrow. He died last run.
Nah,
I'm gonna
dude.
need you to undergo performance evaluation.
What was really criminal was being the character swapper and doing the hardest night.
Here's a fucking question for the ages. Do you think that a Destiny world's first contender, or like a person who got world's first, has ever been on performance enhancing drugs?
Maybe like Adderall or something.
I
Adderall.
was gonna say, do you, yeah, 100. I could see it. Absolutely.
Well, there's been some actually, unironically, there's been some pretty jacked day oneers or world's firsters.
Fucking cruise.
No, I to be clear, I'm like not a gym bro, so I have no idea what's possible or not. I have no idea if you can tell, but just say there's a possibility that I'd say there's probably or Adderall, yeah, like something like that. Caffeine, technically performance enhancing. Do you think anyone just rips like a straight Viagra before a day one?
What the fuck?
Just
I don't
get
know
the
if
blood
anybody
pumping,
placing-
bro.
Anybody placing good is, but I'm sure someone is.
Just get the heart racing, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro.
Dude.
Ripping it.
Some day oneers are probably just coked out of their minds, bro. Jesus. It would have to be like if you told me, like if I learned that the first people to figure out Verity were like on LSD, I'd probably believe you. You know what I mean? Like just something that get like micro or psilocybin, like microdosing, like something that gets your creativity centers like fucking going. I would totally believe you.
Sorry. I was looking for fusion. I don't have good fusion in my character. No.
Who's the youngest person to ever get a world's first? Would have been Sweat during his first?
I have no clue.
I feel like Sweat was like 17 when he got his first world's first. Something like that. That's gotta be.
I mean, wouldn't it just been whatever, most likely whatever team got world's first for the first raid in Destiny 1?
Nah, Vaulted Glass was like Nano and them.
They're all old people.
Yeah, they're old.
How are they?
Yeah. Those dudes are like 40 now.
Yeah, I mean, Dado turns, what, 35, 36 soon? So it's like...
He didn't even get it. He's that old.
Yeah, I know, but he's the type of person racing back then, you know what I mean? So it's like...
Yeah, I get you.
Gathalion got... fucking King's Fall. I mean, he was 50 back then. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It didn't start becoming a young person's game until... who got... Yeah, I guess it would have been fucking Wrath.
This is a good Ingram farm too. And
It is a good Ingram farm, I just noticed.
yeah, you get like you don't get one every run, but it's pretty consistent.
It's still pretty efficient. Do I not have a good... Where's my good fusions? Oh, that should be fine.
Swart was probably 16 when he got Wrath. There was a 17-year-old last year. Was it for Edge? I can text him and ask him.
Is this the last week that pit is farmable?
Yep.
Almost definitely, yeah. Oh, don't fall off the map. What the hell?
Same with Vault. I believe because it is 4 weeks from Tuesday.
I might LFG the vault later. Are you getting back on, Scarrow, or
Today?
yeah?
Yeah, I'll be getting back on.
Okay.
But it sounds like we're gonna make Saturday work. But
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, whatever you want to. If you get back on later,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
If you just want to LFG it, we can LFG it, or. We'll
there's
see
so much to
if
farm
it's-
because I want fucking Sundered as well.
Yeah, well, for Sundered, I at least want to do like the 3.
Oh yeah, the 3 runs. Hey, I'm totally down if we want to get a third and knock those, or at least some of those out tonight. I'm totally down. Maybe not all 3, but
Chemo and Chili both want to do it also.
oh well,
So we have like a lot of people that want.
fuck them, bro. Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's gatekeep them both out of their rules.
I at least want to do the 3 runs. If I not too worried about farming.
So I
Sundered
wasn't in
this week,
Wrath
'cause that's
Worlds.
still gonna
Oh, he
be
wasn't.
there,
I actually didn't know that. Okay.
But I at least want to do my 3 runs.
Yeah, Alexander, I got this baby.
Oh.
I got this one.
Got a good pair of gauntlets.
I want a bait switch one there, though.
68 plus 30 recov, 30 intellect.
Hell yeah, Myopian.
That's good.
Congrats. That's sick.
Is that good?
Wait, what? Did you say 68, 30, 30?
Recovery and intellect.
That's like max you could get. If you did
That will be very good for Crucible.
Yeah, I got 2
Crucible?
on everything.
Yeah.
30, 30 recov and intellect.
Wouldn't you want health in Crucible?
You make a lot of orbs.
What?
Why? No. You want recovery because every time you use your class ability, you get an overshield. What are you on Hunter, Jordan?
Titan.
Less good in Crucible.
I
Sorry.
The only reason I thought you'd want health is because it gives you the overshield stuff. Like
No, it doesn't.
you're at 200. Like it's like no, I mean like the shield recharge.
Yeah, faster recov stuff.
Yeah. And, like that's always like very good.
Yeah, but you get base 60 recov anyways, so it's like it'll
You do,
help.
but it's like much faster. I think now.
I think
You get to, like 5 seconds.
especially on Hunter, I think class is going to be just fucked. 40 health overshield every time you use your class ability, and you get it faster.
Yeah, but that's you gotta have like 200 for that.
Yeah, it is. Yep, for sure.
I don't even have my artifact stuff on. It's all still off from yesterday, Jordan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't need anything.
And then getting your super back in Crucible. I kind of feel like I'm interested to see super recharge rates, but I feel like if you're not 70 or above, you're just never getting your super in Crucible.
I mean, that's kind of how it is now. Like,
Yeah.
If you don't play into, if you don't go like 70 or above, unless you're farming, you're not gonna get your super. Unless it goes like round 9 and you're getting a bunch of kills.
Well, 7 is 10 now, so and then it skyrockets after that too. No, I have not seen Engineer's videos. What does he do? Oh. Nice. Why do you think that, Robbie?
Ooh, 68. Lovely.
Yeah,
Was it a
buddy.
good split?
Real.
Not particularly, but I just like saying 68s.
Yeah, I'm just like tossing all this shit in my vault, and like we'll go through. I guess probably look at it, or I'll go through and look at it at some point, and like see what's worth keeping.
Oh, dude. Someone in chat just did this, but we got to make the fucking... We have to make the Reddit post a copy pasta. It's so good.
I'm actually so fucking sick of Gambit taking up developer resources.
Dude, true! True, preach!
Oh, no, that's something Scarrow can get on board with.
Dude, it's... yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's something.
It's,
Yeah,
I'm not...
It's yeah.
This is a powerful tool that this person on Reddit has given to me. My mind is scheming on how to connect this back to Destiny Bulletin right now. I mean, they literally told us you can start preparing armor. They like directly said that in the TWAB, Robbie. Oh man. Oh, it depends so much, Paper. I mean, there's still probably so many things we don't know that are gonna happen. Damn. God damn. It's kind of hot, bro. Shit.
How much more time do you have, by the way, Scarrow? You didn't say.
Oh, like 15 or so. Okay. Just for now. Just for now. I'll be back.
I totally lied. My meeting did not get pushed back, but I've got like 10 minutes.
So. Okay, yeah, perfect.
That works.
Couple more runs. Welcome.
The meeting got pushed back for next week, guys.
Probably being cynical, Bungie said many things in the past and then done another. I know they said about the armor we have now, but I don't see it personally. There's always a catch. Usually when Bungie says something that people interpret as being like a lie or them doing something else, generally it's just they picked really fucking bad wording. I personally don't see how this could be interpreted any other way, though. Like, the big example people always use is, like, the Rights of the Nine stuff. They did, like, the scheduling, they did a fucking horrific, like, the wording was awful for that. But they didn't 100% say what people thought they said, you know what I mean? They just picked really bad wording that could be interpreted multiple ways. But this one was pretty clear. I mean, they were like, hey, this is what's happening, go farm. You know what I mean? So it's like... And generally, I can't think of an example where they've just straight up rug pulled like that, so. Yo, Dennis, what's up? Been a while, man. How you doing? Yes, probably Glendon. Pretty much, you could just assume anything that's like complex that stacks more than like 2 sources of melee has probably been nerfed. Anything simple has been buffed, is the way I'm looking at it. Wait, though. Does this not... Because Strand grapple melees don't... They only use 1 buff. So this is just a straight buff to that, right? That's not buff stacking.
What do you mean they only use 1 buff?
Oh, no, they don't. They use fucking Trench Barrel. Or the other one, 1-2 Punch. Yeah, and Synthosaps. Never mind. I thought it in my head it was just Synthocept, so I forgot you used a shotgun to juice it.
Yeah.
And probably Banner of War as well. So actually that'll probably be nerfed.
I hope someone else has done it, but I have my work laid out for me. If not,
For what?
figure out how the fuck it all goes together.
Oh yeah, someone's gotta make a calculator, bro. Those are fucking juice boots, dude. That's exactly what I'm looking for. 2932 on Masterwork. You get the same drops from this in Echo Engrams, Shikasora. And you get Echo Engrams from doing this. So, double farm. This dungeon Warden just drops hella spiky armor. My wife is out there beating the shit out of something. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know what it is.
Should buy some rallies.
Yeah, I need to go sec up. I know.
Poor guy.
I know. It's crazy because when Legendary Shards went away, I bought like literally a billion. I cannot believe I ran through them all.
This guy's leveraging me for my wealth. Unbelievable.
I'm using you for your banners, bro.
Taxing the billionaires.
Yeah, you thought you were safe in the fucking tax sanctuary of Australia, bro? Ain't no way.
Yeah, man.
Not in my fire team.
There used to be Phantom tax, now there's Scar tax.
You think Stalinism is bad? Wait till you hear about Scaroism, bro. You will share your banners with the class. It was either 2 or 3 ago, Robbie. Very soft.
Squeeze one more run in. Stop for a little bit.
The archetypes I break down in my video. All the stats and archetypes and shit I break down in my video.
Feel bad for Raffle Waffle. He's still on. Not even Templar.
They're on Oracles or are they still on Conflux?
They're on Oracle. Were they on Conflux for a long time?
8 hours.
Fuck, man. It's unreal.
Or it took them, I guess 8 hours in, they were still on Conflux. That includes opening as well.
He had a bet going, like when I went to bed last night, that they would get to the first encounter within an hour. And I went all in.
Oh
I wake
no.
up now and my points are gone.
Oh no.
Obviously that did not happen.
Yeah, I fucking I bet him 10 gifted yesterday that he wouldn't beat Salvations in a day.
And gift is nothing.
And it's like
100 gifted, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was thinking there might be a chance, but there's no chance.
There's no chance.
I am so there for Verity. You know what I mean? Like, I'll probably watch a lot of it, but I'm like fucking locked in during Verity.
He might not even beat Verity in 24 hours.
Like it by itself? No, I don't.
If he gets 6 people who haven't done it before.
He told me yesterday that he is the most experienced in Destiny of the 6.
Yeah. So I think, like, if it's 6 people who haven't done it before, like, and he's most experienced, he probably could, just because the people who like would be experienced wouldn't want to give too many experience, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas they can all like just test everything in the world.
I don't know, man. If it depends who he got. If he got a bunch of COD zombie YouTubers or people, it's fucking over. Like they literally will not stand a chance. I'm calling. I have to know who they're doing it, but or who is doing it. But there is potential here for like multiple days of just Verity. And remember, they're doing it master under light, no artifact shit as well. So
Are they
Would
doing
they
no
do
artifact?
salvations
No, 'cause
ed
I
like
knew
that,
they're doing
though?
master.
they are doing. He told me yesterday they were doing salvations like that.
They can't. There's no way. It's not happening. I said as soon as he booted his stream up yesterday, I was like, this is not a good idea doing it like minus 90,000. Oh, they're minus 60.
They're
now.
minus 60 now. Yep.
Okay, they realized that it was too hard.
Oh, they're doing challenges as well. You should not do challenges on the first run through. That's a bad move. Is
I
he?
think for this, he might be trying
Yes,
to
that's a good
replicate the what's it called?
Yeah, but even the day one, you run it once and then you run it with challenges after.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Tell
I'd
me,
rather try
wait,
this one.
T1, tell me that he's not trying to do that for salvations. If they try to do, oh my god, they fucking try to do Verity challenge blind, not knowing how to do Verity,
Yeah.
they're fucked. They're literally fucked.
We taking a break for a little bit?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
They will, like, I swear to God, they could start, if they're doing Verity blind with challenge minus 60, all blue weapons, they could start right now and they are not finishing before Edge of Fate.
I don't think they should go minus 60. That's crazy for salvations. They should just do master. Like master's hard enough as it is for them. Especially if Milo's the most experienced player, like combat wise, they're gonna be on there for a bit. Like even the World of Warcraft guys, it took them like 17 hours to beat Herald.
Oh, did they solve Verity live on stream?
They did. They got to witness before contest end.
Oh shit! And they didn't have any help, or did they?
No, they had no help. They were just
Oh,
going at it.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, took them a while, but they did do it.
Yeah. All right, boys. See you in a little bit.
All right, later.
Hey, dude.
All right, chat. That's what I'm gonna call it for right now. Good stuff. Tomorrow, maybe a stream. If not, Saturday. There will be Master Vlog farms, which I'm really excited for. Master Vlog farms are really good. So, okay, let's find someone to raid real quick, my friends. Grapple. Who else? Who else is on? Grapple. Oh, ATP's on. We're gonna raid ATP. I never get to raid ATP because he's always fucking asleep. Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. Wait. Everyone go to ATP's chat and fucking spam this, bro. Everyone go to ATP's chat and spam this. Please. Please. Everyone go to ATP's chat and spam that. Please.